My tea is going to boil. That'll be very loud, I'm sure. All over stream. Everything that is necessary?
Okay.
Probably. Definitely maybe.
Okay.
Perhaps. Theme is sending me email.
What now?
I have no idea for its Lunar New Year's. No one told me about that.
Alright.
Alright. Alright.
Alright.
Fine. Fine.
Fine.
Fine.
Fine.
Fine.
Fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine to draft.
Hmm? I like the street biologist, no. There's that theme going on this week, huh?
Yep. It's not like I can ever come up with proper eternal draft tags. Looking at me.
What, a cat can look at a king?
Looking at me. Definitely a strong start to this week's draft.
I'm a cat because I'm getting right in his face. As cats are wont to do.
As they do.
As they do.
Indeed.
Alright, shall we jump in?
Yeah, let's see what our first pick is. Alright, fine. Sacrifice a unit to shuffle each player's hand and void into their deck. Each player draws 7 cards.
Waystone should be active. Is that the drop stuff?
I have no idea. I haven't really looked into the community store at this point. Basically, I believe you could buy like drops for your stream
Oh, okay.
as a thing.
Uh-huh.
I think it might be store. Community store is supposedly launched. Yeah, there we go. Wow, I got some stuff. Yep, there we go.
Change stuff a bit, yeah. 6,595. From, you know, occasional watching. And streaming. You know, occasionally. I mean, we occasionally do those things.
Yep. Yeah, we get all the drops when we stream
Yeah.
with it.
That's neat.
This is Twitch drops thing work. Okay, so like I can basically buy drops like for the stream and stuff.
Okay.
That sounds fun. I assume this will just like doing this would just cause it to happen. Silver drops run on your channel 3 hours once activated. Silver drops unlock the following: premium uncommon, single packs, premium rare, premium legendary. That sounds fun.
Do it!
Well, enjoy, folks.
Do it!
Oh, there we
There
go.
we go.
We'll see how long this draft
Seems
goes.
like you can activate like more than one at once.
Yeah. You want to get completely crazy about things. Anyway.
Anyway, we were looking at Talir's Unwinding.
Yeah, so this isn't really a good draft card. I'll probably take it anyway. What am I giving up for it? Well, there's the Wind Cloak, the Shiny Finder, the Oni
Intimidator.
Samurai, the Power Breach. This is a pretty good pack.
Yeah, this is a pretty good pack.
I mean, a lot of, like, kind of fillery type cards.
Kobudi's mad. Kobudi, we've activated silver drops. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Paying it forward.
Paying it forward.
After already activating the unwinding.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Exactly.
It's fine.
It's great.
Alright, we're grabbing her.
Well, might as well. That'll be fun. Okay.
Steward, Master,
So we
Shiny
got
Finder.
Steward, the Beastmaster, the Valkyrie,
Valkyrie.
Shiny Finder. Probably the Steward.
Steward's a good
Hard
boy.
to go wrong with Steward.
He's a very good boy.
With Stewart. Probably just an Oni Samurai.
Yep.
Gilded Flames feels like it could be a pretty okay card. Just sort of like looking around at our colors and stuff. Power
Yeah.
Breach Sentinel seems fine. Adderman's always fine filler.
Okay,
Sustaining Harp.
Weapons. Alright.
Be the Coastal Huntsman.
A fan of that weaponsmith lady.
Hey, it's a 3/3 for 4. It's not the one that's like put a big old pile of weapons on top of her and then get them all back. That one seems really, really good.
Yeah.
This one seems alright, but not necessarily incredible. Just a 3/3 for 4 is a bit tough in general.
It's one of the colors that go with like green.
The green and purple Argenport can either go into time or fire as its third, like as a supported tricolor, so... I'm not sure which of those is more of a thing in this pack. The fact that there's 3 primal here is also like a consideration to make. None of them are sort of like slam dunk amazing primal cards.
Yeah.
But they are all like decent primal cards. That's certainly worth being aware of.
Yeah.
Don't know how I feel about Lazy Firemane at this point. Hello, Ragni.
Hello, it's cards.
It's chords, baby.
Gonna go for the huntsman?
Potentially. It is a fucking Mighty Strikes.
Yeah, that's a legendary first pick, yes.
Warlock's Brew is a fun one. Unworn Valkyrie is a pretty good card. Karendon Steward, it might be good to kind of lean into that shadow. Unmoored Valkyrie is also
nice.
pretty alright.
The same one. It's my
Yeah.
first pick the other day.
They surprisingly
Well,
far
there's
falling bear
some
arms.
Bear arms.
There's definitely some good fire around here. Maybe a little less with the Justice.
Yeah. Spider-Man. Spider-Man?
Bannerman, maybe Be Gone. I feel like there's also been some decent time going around.
Yeah.
This has been a hard pack to read, to be honest.
Yeah,
I think as far as good cards go, Beastmaster and Be Gone are probably the best 2 of them. Bannerman's just kind of fine no matter what.
Spider-Man's very solid. Yeah, 6 Coastal Beastmaster deck, 1/7 too. Kind of knowledge.
Probably
It's
take
2 of our
Token Division
colors,
here if
yeah.
if I'm really trying to work this. Seen Arachnodon Egg do work.
You want a rumbling contraption, right?
I have no idea if I want a rumbling contraption. Well, that is Valkyrie
Illumination Wisp,
Enforcer.
Peacekeeper's Helm, Valkyrie Enforcer.
Yeah, wow, just scoop this pack. I'm taking the Enforcer,
Wisp, Amethyst
but...
Acolyte. Shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Wormstone, Seek Power.
Jeez, I would just take this pack.
Yep. Absolutely.
Probably just take the Enforcer here and
Yep,
hope that green
yep.
is like an open color in these packs. Because
Yep.
I can make green work with what I got
We've
here.
got Bear Arms, the Valkyrie Enforcer Samurai, Coastal Recruits is solid. Solid. Peacekeeper's Helm.
Helm is
Royal
nice.
Watchwing.
Watchwing's nice. Soul Collector's nice.
Kind of Stranger.
I
Akrivia, right? Akriva.
feel like
Crimson Scythe.
this is between Soul Collector and Peacekeeper's Helm at this point. I feel like I've gotten less out of Peacekeeper's Helm than I was expecting to in this format. Not
Yeah.
bad, but
fair.
not like, you know, the kind of slam dunky card that it was in the previous format. I don't know if that's just because I haven't been able to draft a good deck with it.
Fair.
It is entirely possible.
Akriva plus
Private with Bear Arms. Hilarious.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't
Plus
think
2
we're
plus
in
0
fire. I don't think that Bear Arms
Yeah.
is going to be in our deck.
It's
For
fair.
the record.
That's fair.
Just so we're on the same page here. Frontline Cyclops, Renegade Valkyrie.
Magenta
Who knows?
Wisp,
Maybe
Renegade
there
Valkyrie.
are. Yeah, I'll probably take this Magenta Wisp and feel good about it.
Peacekeeper's
Did in fact get the
Hair
Peacekeeper's
Fire,
Helm.
Pistol.
I would argue Recon Tower is probably okay in this format. It can do fixing for you at an alarmingly slow rate, but certainly worth considering. I think I just take the Peacekeeper's Helm and feel alright with it
Yep.
though. Ah, Divining Rod. Hilarious.
Minotaur Ambassador, yeah.
I mean, there's a chance. Like, Empower is the time justice shadow mechanic in this set. So if that is where I end up going, he actually can do some work.
Summon the summon one that gets summon sigils.
Yeah.
Ooh, Illumination Wisp was good.
Yep. Another Magenta Wisp
Magenta
seems
Wisp.
nice. This pack has actually been quite nice to us.
Devour.
I gotta say. For twos right now, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5-ish
Yeah.
twos. Living Offerings, fine.
And transfer.
Transfer's fine. Cowardice sure is the last pick.
Hello, another Renegade Valk. Magenta, Bright Mace Paladin, Origin Port Banner.
Probably
Fear
take
Banner.
that. Bright Mace Paladin, because I'm not that heavy on 3
Weapons.
drops right now.
There's so many Magenta Wisps, holy shit.
Shocking amount of Magenta Wisps.
Yeah.
I think we have more pressing needs at the moment, though.
Yep.
Surgeon Saw sure is a
Saw,
card.
Stone
Worm
Scar
Calling is
Magus.
also a fucking card.
I've definitely seen that bloody Stone Scar Magus do some work.
Hooey. Do I want that
Wow,
Worm
Storm
Calling? That
Beast,
feels really
Trailmaker?
stupid.
Shit, can we take this whole
Yeah,
one
once
too?
again, scoop the pack.
Trailmaker, Worm Calling.
Is Worm Calling or Surgeon Saw better here, I wonder? I feel like just get some fucking
Yeah, let's go for
7/7
Worm Calling. Let's
worms.
do it.
Seems like an okay play to make.
District Infantry.
Got infantry, we got Cerso's
Archaeologist.
Choice, which is like fast lightning storm, which I'm always fun with.
I don't really. We have one blue though.
Oh right, blue.
Yeah, it's blue.
It's always that's my biggest problem, is keeping colors straight in my head when there's 3 of them.
I can help. That's what I'm here for. Another Wisp.
Yep, alright with Illumination Wisp here.
Wisp super solid.
Ombre
Okay.
Banner or Shadowlands Bone Picker. Yeah, I really want that Combre Banner, but this kind of can just win games, it turns out. I'm definitely gonna get murdered by greed. So we're all clear.
Karma. Yep. Karma. Element. I love a good pistol. Sentinel.
He's sort of just a top end, like just a huge body at the top.
Ooh, banner.
God damn it!
With the Tower Top Patrol. Oh.
Fuck! Do I need the banner more than I need the Tower Top Patrol? God, that's so shitty. I want that Tower Top Patrol so bad. Deck needs to be workable, unfortunately. Let's see. Can't block, summon, Shadow Sigil, Empower, +2, and War Cry. Yeah, I'm taking that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
That token's 2 colors.
Hmm.
Not a bad token there.
Not a bad
2 color
token, but I think I'll take the really good card.
Absolutely. Fall short.
Probably fall short.
There's a case for Lost Scroll, but yeah.
I really enjoy having removal and in general.
Unmirrored Valkyrie.
Second fall short, or a Caradon
Caradon, I
Steward.
didn't even see him in the bottom. Absolutely.
Oh god.
Steward is good.
No.
There's relics.
Arachnodon egg, potentially.
Better than the weaponsmith.
I think so. I'm not sure how weapon heavy this deck is. We've got the Peacekeeper's Helm. We probably don't have the Bear Arms. Yeah, I'm okay with an Arachnodon egg. Humbling Sloth, baby.
Yeah, Sloth, my boy. Right.
Kind of between Lost Scroll and Pistol Whip, and I'm not really sure how I feel.
Summon power, and it is ramp.
Yeah. Let's see, as far as units go, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, well, that's sort of an ish. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, because this counts. Probably not. 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, we're actually doing pretty okay as far as units go. So that's good.
Let's token as 4 colors.
That is probably worth it. The
I
other
don't
one
really
would be
see anything else
Scavenge.
here that I'm like, we must have.
Yeah.
Oh, Bear Arms.
Another Bear Arms, baby.
A Penitent Bull. The Outrider is a choice with the eggs. Wrong colors then.
Yeah.
Spotter. Barbarian.
Exceptionally exciting. Yeah, wow, someone's gonna be making a really good Rakano deck around here
right
somewhere.
Right in the end, yeah. Spear.
Yeah. Some form of removal. Holy
Jesus
shit.
Christ, yeah, right in
Loving
the
it.
end. Oh, Oni Samurai.
Won't say no to a super late Oni Samurai. Neither of these matter. Alright, we got the Replicator Engine deck, baby.
Woo!
Here it comes.
Woo!
Okay, what am I doing with my life?
Those, the Belching Beast.
Yeah, the Behemoth doesn't need to be here. I know, this deck that I'm passing.
Shit. I mean, we didn't really see all that much. I mean, we saw like a few flyers here and there that were really good.
We probably could have managed to make a decent Ixtun deck out of this. I don't hate what we got going here.
Yeah.
Cowardice is definitely not. I don't know if the Family Charter goes in this deck or not. Like, maybe? Potentially?
Taylor's Unwinding Coward, yep. Yeah, Consuming Greed, yeah.
As far as shitty units go, Aerial
Yeah,
Spotter's
Spotter.
not great. Our 4s right now, we've got the Soul Collector and the Magus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3-drops, and I like
very
all
solid,
of them.
Yep.
They're all potentially terrifying.
Yep.
We're at 22 units.
Get rid of the Total Honor.
That is fair. That is basically a depleted Justice in the deck.
Yep. So yeah, those 3 are all fine.
Yeah. 17-ish power sounds about right.
Yeah.
Then 5 things to cut. Deck probably wants to move too quickly for Charter to be relevant. Then, as far as removal goes, we've got the 2 Magenta Wisps, the Curator's Spear, and the Warlock's Fall Short. So I feel pretty okay about all of that. As far as units go, Transfer is nice, but might be a cut here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 2-drops. Old Adventurer might not be doing too much for us here, whereas most of the other things do stuff. Living Offering, I'm sort of like 50-50 on. It's a form of removal, but like Valkyrie Enforcer is a way better version of that. Like, it's got the silence and he stays on the board as a much better body. I think if I didn't have the 2 Magenta Wisps, it might be different, but that kind of seems fine here. Alright, last cut. Ambassador has some fun shit with, like, Karendon Steward and District Infantry.
Yeah.
The Dormant Sentinel also just gets us over the line, which is
Big boy,
nice.
yeah.
It's sort of like, is it the Sentinel? Is it one of these two, which are really good, like, swingy endgamey kind of
It's also
things?
the Lost Scroll. We do have some in power that, like...
Yeah, I kind of like it in the same way I like Minotaur Ambassador. Yeah, what are our double influence looking like? We've got the Rista, the Valkyrie Enforcer, the Soul Collector, the Dormant Sentinel, but like way up at 7. The Hair Trigger Pistol.
Yeah, I want to make sure. I mean, Shadow is
And the
now
Worm
our
Calling.
biggest faction.
Yeah.
We do eggs.
That
Okay,
plays.
with the power split as well.
Maybe. Shadowlands Bone Picker is certainly a card that exists. Man, I really wish this had Shadow in it.
Yeah.
Got 5, 6, 7, 8 sources of time. 4, 5, 6 sources of justice.
And 7 of Shadow.
And 7 shadow. So if I do this, it might work out. Maybe. This deck will definitely have
Yeah.
influence fun.
We're definitely gonna prioritize, it has all of it.
Yep. Let's take this for a spin.
Let's do it. I think it is proving that it's so much harder for a 3-color deck than a 2.
Mm-hmm.
Dwarfed!
Ah, another ship.
I
got the double shadow,
with the
and, like,
Batterman.
That feels kind of funny. I think I might do this. I also have the Justice with Lost Scroll. This deck has at least a move. I don't know how many of move, but it has move.
Have move.
It's pretty good. At this point, I
Yeah, you need the
probably
shadow influence, yeah.
grab this and attempt to get a super cheeky Lost Scroll with Rista out.
Shadow. Yeah.
And then later on, I get a Justice Sigil with the Lost Scroll.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah, hello.
My god,
Fight,
mirror match.
Fight.
Alright, well, so much for the cheek. How long can I stay at 2 is the question. I do have a play. Let's actually just develop a board instead of doing absolutely nothing.
Gary?
Ta-da! Alright. Well, that stays a 1/1 unless
Yeah.
they strap a weapon to it. So
We'll
I think
play
I
the
develop
path.
this and then ideally like play a Warlock's Brew. And then double fucking... Oh god, next turn if they... Depending on what they do, things might get very funny.
The Koshul need me.
Alright, what we doing?
I'll take a Warcry too. Especially when they're gonna give me that. Ooh, the cheek.
Yeah? Ah, makes you barrier.
We'll mostly be surviving that
Can the
guy.
wisp? Ooh.
Alrighty.
Oh. But can the wisp kill the owl
Yes.
when it's, yeah, 1-1?
At the moment, it's sort of what I'm kind of weighing right now. I'm also sort of like, do I just want to silence this thing instead of the owl, since I do have a way to kill it? Because I can't really play the magenta wisp right now. It fucks up the turn completely.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I do play it out. I just don't kill it.
Halt!
Have a trick. Thereof.
Yeah, Rishli gets Warcry for every Empower because so we got Empowered twice, so I got Warcry 2. And
that's why I like having that in my deck, you know, or like having the Empower / ramp effects in the deck. Because we do get things where like doubling down is actually really good. If they attack in with the bird, I'm not going to block it. I might block it with the 1/3. Because they have a trick to back it up. It's mostly down to whether I'm willing to go down to 9 health. And I guess at this point, like if they're gonna lose it anyway, I'm not that scared of it. Ooh, that'll be a fun way to make me fizzle.
What we got?
If they do a trick, if they play their trick when I attack it with the magenta wisp, it actually does kill it off, basically. Thanks for the other silence, I guess. Oh. Sure. I was gonna say, if you sent the 5/5 back, that would actually be quite bad for you.
Yeah.
Now, that should, I think, win me the game.
Yeah, they're out of power. They're out of power. They can't defend their bird.
Oh, this is gonna get silly. It's like, do I put this on the Valkyrie or do I put it on her? I'm not sure which, to be honest. In fact, I don't even know if I care about the trigger happy here. If I put it on her, I do. If I don't, then I play it on the Illumination Wisp.
Depends on killing that 4/7.
Do some threatening. Like now I have an 8/6 deadly unit. Oh ho ho. Vakantha, more like a Kant block. The Wisp is probably about to die.
Shouldn't be with being able to play.
Yeah. I guess the finest hour or a strength of many wouldn't actually stop the 8/6. I was kind of expecting that.
The Koshul need me.
Glory in battle.
Will definitely be a close one. But I do still have an 8/6 deadly unit.
They don't have snapback.
Yep. They couldn't do it last turn. They weren't going to be able to do it this turn.
Alright.
It was an interesting one, and I'm not totally sure like if that was the best line to victory, but then they didn't have the answer for it, so
Yeah.
it ended up working out really well for us there. Like, the big thing with Rista is that the trigger happy does help her that turn, but only if she has the enough to, like, you know, make the quick draw work well.
Yeah.
So she needs, like, enough attack to make that work. Finally, it's power.
This is so playable. Oh, Jesus, that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Fine.
Strap a missile on a wisp.
Yeah.
Dude. And the only thing we don't have is the double shadow.
Yep. Yeah, we'll need that eventually, but not sure how much of a rush I'm in.
Yeah, the one's going on. I want to hope we can't. Yeah.
Basically. And that was kind of why I went with the flying 8/6 there, because it's like you need something that can deal with something in the air. And that's not an easy ask in this meta. Alright, Restado.
This'll do the trick.
Will this do the trick?
Apparently.
Oh my. Many of colors. Alright, so the question now is, do I just play the Curator's Spear to say, fuck to that noise, don't let you have your ramp at all, or do I play like the Shadowlands Bone Picker to just use all of my stuff?
What you got?
Alright, well, glad to get that out of their hand.
Then, yeah, that's...
Slightly awkward. Particularly since they killed that, but hey, wasn't going to be much I could do. Yeah, denying ramp is generally pretty good. Oof. More than anything, that's just annoying.
Nope.
I'm in trouble here, because I am just not finding power.
Yeah, nope. Nope. Need that power.
It's sort of the thing this deck runs on.
Yep.
Having power.
We can get our double...
Oh, Lord.
Our double shadow in.
Mm-hmm.
But at least let us play the pit.
Yep. Got another stat trick. Thank.
She did an extra card turn.
Yeah, until they turn into
right,
the massive motherfucker.
Yeah, it's that fucker, right?
Now,
yeah.
I really hope they commit to this attack. I would love that.
Fine.
Thank.
Oh, what I have. Oh, fuck.
All right, I know how we're losing this
We're
game.
fucked.
Jesus.
Rest here, traveler.
I need a fall short. That's the win condition. They have played out their whole hand. And I guess that's also nice. I'm going to have to figure something out about that 4/5. The biggest of my worries right now.
Because our gun helps.
Kill it, yes.
Rejoice!
Win, maybe
Shadow
less
embraces
so.
us.
So yeah, at the start of your turn, everyone draws an additional card. The question now is like, do I let it transform, or do I just fucking kill it with fire? And I feel like I probably just kill it with fire. Starve them out of cards here.
Yeah, they're on one. So.
Yeah. Yeah, they have one card. Definitely do not do that. Got another meditation? You got a dark return?
Yeah, transform has a battle skill.
Oh.
Whoops.
Thanks for making me aware of that.
Whoops.
Well, good.
Yeah, good we killed it. Good we killed it.
Correct move, then. Ah, thank for gift.
Thank you for your gifts.
This ought to hold.
This ought to hold him. Yeah.
It does mean when we chump block anything, she gets slightly bigger.
Yeah, part of me wants to just throw away my wisp right now, but that feels like the incorrect move.
Throw away the whisk, because that's the
It
fire
sucks because I
move.
really like him getting bigger, but I guess I have 5 attack in the air with endurance, so like... They're about to get a billion power, but she's gonna turn into a 4/4. Alright, what do you have that costs 11? Alright.
Ah.
I mean, that doesn't exactly help. I probably wouldn't have put it on just one, but hey, you do you.
Yeah, because we got the lethal. Her and I. And we just block for days. Double block.
Yep, they have a Mighty Strikes. Thank you for your gifts. Oh yeah. They do have healing.
Yeah, not enough though.
They all in here.
We are flying by the seat of our fucking pants though.
I love it. It was sort of that's kind of the double block bit there. You know, playing around Mighty Strikes, but of course if they have, you know, thing, it's a
Okay, now
problem
we
for
just
me.
give up the 1-3, right?
Yep. So, do you have a flying unit in your 4 colors in that last card?
Oh,
Amazing.
oh man!
All right, well,
Well,
they
won.
won.
They won. They, damn it.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking sad, to be honest. I was so fucking close. They just pulled enough to win.
Yep.
Oh man.
Yeah, I guess it could be argued I could run it the one way. I don't know. That's a tough one. I guess at least there's that.
We'll blaze a
Probably should have
path.
played that last turn. Whatever.
We ride to war!
That's an issue.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say.
Right?
Yeah, nothing else to do with her. Still might win this. Which is just buck wild, by the way.
Oh my god, this match is fucking intense.
Show me your 2 damage.
Oh!
Wowee! That sure was a game.
Oh!
Holy hell.
Holy hell. I also
What a way to get into gold.
I also completely forgot our wisp was deadly, by the way.
There was an argument to like give him up earlier than I did, but it's so hard to give up
He
4
was
damage in the
one
air.
health away from
Yeah.
dying, like from getting health from that dude like by using power.
Yep.
And from the
Aww.
three health. I know.
Ah.
From the 3 health weapon. Oh shit. I only get one of those colors.
Damn. It's like I really want to keep that.
I can get the bone picker.
I can get the bone picker out.
But that's it.
Yeah. I can get the bone picker out at the cost of other things. Ah, fuck.
Ugh, fuck.
Alright,
Oh,
well,
fuck.
lost
This-
one, coming in hot.
Yeah. Oh, 3 bad draws. 3. That's rough.
Yep.
It was a very good match.
What have you got, Melon Ball? Please don't play an Oni Ronin on me. Thank you. Very kind of you. Well, we at least get a play. Right now, like a Time Sigil, a Justice Sigil, or something I could play. All of those would be good. So not a time card.
Our steel is sharp.
That's almost... That's real close. Now I just need any sort of power, I guess. Preferably time, but I could accept anything else. Doesn't feel great, but that feel like I kind of need to just stop them
Yeah.
because I don't have anything to do.
No. Any kind of power right now.
Yep.
Fuck.
Yeah, any kind of power, so I get the Stone Scar
thank
Magus
God.
out.
Halt!
This is getting wild.
Oh, Jesus.
They attack in with that, I'll take the 2 damage. They don't attack in with it, it's open season, baby. I would attack in if I didn't suspect they might have a jump kick.
Yeah.
Although I guess if they have a jump kick, then I want the Soul Collector out.
Thank
Alright,
you for
I
your
think that's
gifts.
worth it if they want to trade it for that. Yeah, they have something. I'm not totally sure what it is. It could be a Conflagrate.
Lightning strike.
Lightning Strike. So I'll take another 2 damage here, but then I'll have the Soul Collector plus Stone Scar Magus out, and that feels pretty alright. The thing that doesn't feel alright is all the cards they have.
Yep.
We're gonna have to work
Oh,
from a
gosh.
deficit there.
Yep.
That's completely fine. Really use like that time, but at least we've been able to play all the cards that we
Yeah, we've been drawing.
got. Ideally, I find a time and I play this on that.
Yeah.
But this is terrifying to their current board state, so there's
Yeah.
that.
Oh, it's murder. Ah. Beautiful. If they're
They
missing a
have
color.
something.
Let me just power.
Right. Flying Aegis Pledge. The unfortunate thing there is
Yeah, the
that he
stat line, yep.
just barely misses with that. I might still do it anyway. Honestly, like, get an attack in this turn, have a 4/4 deadly unit. That does seem fine. Kinda wish she had one more, but that's how it be sometimes.
Well, if the Magus ever dies.
Yeah. Jump kick would have been a 2-for-1, but at the
Wait.
cost of like having a board at all.
Yeah.
But if she had turned into a 3/3 to establish herself as a threat, that would have been worth it. Because like it's worth noting that they still would have had a ton more cards than us and a completely empty board going into their turn if we hadn't really established anything. So that was why I was that was why I evaluated that the way I did. We're behind in tempo already, and we would have been quite behind against a jump kick there as well without the bonus of the Soul Collector. Alrighty.
Want all the power, right?
Part of me wants to just play the Lost Scroll to thin the deck. Part of me wants to save it for like a proper Empower unit, you know?
I have to draw one.
Right. It's mostly like, is it worth more to thin my deck or to get the Empower out of it? Kind of a long-term plan, though.
Something.
Yep, they've had something for a while now. Yeah, fuck them up.
Oh, this is such a stally board state.
Yep. All of their 2 health units. Sort of wondering if it's like Conflagrate or something, and they're just wondering if they should kill off the 2/2 or the or like wait till they get enough for the 4/4.
Yeah, there you go.
Ta-da! The 4/3 Aegis in the air is still definitely a problem.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, that's uncommon. Go figure.
What are you gonna do?
Don't know. So they also have a Mighty Strikes in their hand. Good to know.
Par ixus membas.
You hit me, I hit you.
Another glass.
Another glass.
Empower him.
We're only a little bit.
Ouch! Ouch!
This is the bigger problem that we face, though. They've got a lot more credible threats than we do. Yeah, pretty sure we're just gonna lose this one, because we kind of flooded on power. That, unfortunately, doesn't do much for us,
No.
because these guys have flying.
Yeah.
It may shock you to learn
Is flying is a battle skill?
that flying is, in fact, a battle skill.
Flying's a battle skill?
That's
How
probably the
weird.
biggest weakness of Fall Short.
Yes, yes, yeah, absolutely.
Unfortunately.
Stand pat.
There's nothing to be done here, to be honest. None of my moves matter. Right.
Yeah, oh god, yeah. I mean, we were on such a back foot with our hands all being terrible.
Yeah,
I'm surprised we
we
lasted
went
that
way
long,
down
to be
to
fair.
begin with.
It lasted a very long time again with such a disadvantage.
I would have taken a bad block there if they hadn't played another Topaz Drake and seen what my next card was, but...
Yeah.
Well, when you're charging, or when you're playing 14 damage in the air at me, I think I might just give it to you. Unless there's an aerial battle in my hand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know,
Strike
sometimes
Drag is a
you've
bad
earned
matchup
it.
for Fall Short, yeah.
Yep.
Lots of charge. Lots of battle skills.
I value Fall Short very highly because there's so little removal in this format, and while that one is conditional, there's like a lot of things that do
This
it.
is the one we want, right?
Fuck! If I had,
If one of these
if
was
there
a
was
time.
another Time Sigil in here, I would absolutely keep this. Got a
Oh,
steward
that's,
and an egg.
that's very keepable, yeah. Better?
No.
Ah, you have to play the egg, yes. Oh, Shane, thank you,
Thank you
for the resub.
so much.
Yeah, like a fold too short.
Exactly.
Oh, we got all our influence.
More like
Another
a fault.
glass.
He's nice.
We got power for days for this boy.
Yep.
Our steel is sharp.
We want the justice for
Justice
this one.
there, yeah.
Banging that gong.
No, I was taking the fire thing.
Oh, fire thing. Thank you for being speedy on the mute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm okay with taking 2 damage here. It's almost like you're in colors that say, "Hi, I have a trick." That's going to be an issue. Not much I can really do about it. Do at least get that. Nice. Continue developing my board. They're gonna killer this guy up and
Stone Star.
probably kill off my Terran Dawn Steward, but I don't really care about that much. My board! Alright. They're gonna get a heavy axe out of this. I'm gonna get a trick out of them.
And,
I might want to hit the 1-3 here. I'm assuming they're gonna play a Finest Hour.
like to save it. Alright.
I think I called their bluff there and they weren't prepared for it.
Yeah.
Well, I am gonna thank her for her gifts.
Thank you for your gifts.
Like, I'm pretty sure that they have a card here that they wanted to play, and that everything I did there just kind of fucked up all of their thoughts on it. I am going to keep the Wisp back so they don't get that for free. They have to trade advances with something.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not sure that's the one I would have gone for there, but hey, you do you. Who am I to judge? Hair Trigger Pistol here would be absolutely hilarious, for the record. So now it's like, do I want to give up my 1-2 or kind of just sit on it?
You need more than power?
Well, I mean, he dies even with the power.
Oh.
3-4.
Oh, yeah, 3-4.
Yeah. Like, in some ways, if I pull a Hair Trigger Pistol, things get very funny. I'm gonna play not that.
Kill that Sky Crew.
Yeah, and turn her into an even bigger threat. They're gonna play the stat trick on it. They should have played the stat trick on it, to be honest. Took you long enough. Thanks for getting that out of your hand. Now I can attack in with that 6/6 that I have. Hand is just relentless. Oh, weird.
Does that have a...
Nope.
Goodbye. Power up your steward and let's go. Oh, can you give it a battle skill?
Nope. Ho ho ho. Now I have a machine gun. That does slow me down, I will grant you that.
That's true. That is true.
Wow, their hand is nothing but tricks. It's a shame they only have a -1/1 to do stuff with. I wonder if at some point it would have been worth trying to kill off the Wisp. Although I guess they don't really have much they can do with it. That'll be nice next turn, 'cause that'll just give me some stuff. Do you have the Lightning Strike? No, you do not. That's
We'll
good.
blaze a path.
Chill out, him, sobbing lightly.
Oh man, your pool is... your draw is
What are you gonna do,
just-
fall short me? Because you probably should have done that to the 7/7 at some point. Ah, that makes sense.
Right.
Of course, the fact they had to use it on that means they couldn't use it on the 1/3, which is still killing them, for the record. Speaking of killing them...
Have another stun. Do you want to break Mace Paladin?
Not particularly. At this point, the only thing that beats us is Harsh Roll.
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah. It's harsh roll in this one.
I feel like it is. I want to say yes. Not 100% certain, I admit. That game was just dominating. This deck really can just turn the screws on someone. It's Speaking of,
Not partial, but end of the
Ah.
it.
well, that hardly counts because it's legendary. You'd see it even less than you would have seen Harsh Roll, and you already don't play around Harsh Roll. Yeah, that game is basically how this deck is supposed to work. Wow! Boy, if these guys stay alive for an abnormally long period of time. Rather have the Steward out here.
Another glass.
And it's unlikely that they wipe both of them and make the Combrave. And it doesn't even really matter at that point, because like we're playing a 2-drop next turn anyway. Well, goodbye.
Fine.
Well, eventually.
Eventually.
Just gotta get up to 6, then I'll be able to get this.
Well, we need power anyway, so.
Yep. Just any kind of power right now would be
Ignite.
lovely.
Ignite.
Ignite.
You do it?
Spend my whole turn doing that, or do I wait for them to play something a little more dangerous? Probably that. Like, I'm giving up 1 damage this turn.
Yeah, because we don't have the power.
Yeah.
I
See?
love a good
That's a much better
that.
thing to
like
do.
That. Like that.
I draw and discard.
Oh, throw away a sledge, huh?
Fine by me. They think they're winning this race. I disagree with them.
We'll see.
Ah, I love it.
Bold.
Yeah, they have a trick to back it up. Definitely need, like, something nice. God, what is with these dudes? There's so many of them.
Fucking everywhere. Holy shit.
Well, if I pull 1 more power, regardless of what it is, I play the Ambassador and then we get Worms.
Yeah.
And it's time to contract Worms. So now I give up one of my 1/3s.
Yeah.
They'll play a trick to save it, but I'm okay with forcing them to do that. Alright, that's fine with me too. That's kind of whatever. Also kind of whatever, but it does constrict what they can play.
Yeah.
Me having that down.
Yeah.
It's also something I don't really want to use removal on, but it does stop them from playing a lot of things, which is nice. Really just want power,
Power,
though, to be honest.
power.
Any kind
There
of
we
power lets me do
Our
this.
alliance brings power.
Which, boy, you're lucky that you fucking did that, friendo. If only. But next turn I can Worm Calling and immediately Worm.
Yeah. How much did it cost for town?
5.
5. Okay.
Yep, Worms cost 5. Yeah, it slows their attacks way the fuck down.
Alright.
That is fair. And I will have to find something to do with that, which is, you know, gonna be an issue. Ideally, I just, you know, kill them before they kill me. We shall see, though.
You have a big boy on the ground.
Yep. Big man
And
has the
another-
rock.
Another big man in the hand.
Shit.
No bugger.
Alright, now we're in trouble.
Yeah, we're in trouble now.
That just slowed us way down. Soul Collector could potentially help us here. Maybe. I probably hit it with the Valkyrie Enforcer to get rid of the Aegis, but more importantly to just play out the Valkyrie
Well, we can play
Enforcer.
both the Sandworm and the Val.
Yeah, it's
so-
sort of like, do I want that or do I want the Soul Collector? And I think developing more of a threat is more important. I also could have gotten 1 extra damage by hitting the this guy, but I don't think that would have been worth it here. If I had power, the play would have been play power, silence him, and then attack in with a 3/4.
Yeah, throw her down
Thank you
first.
for
Yeah.
your gifts.
Thank you for your gifts. I have
The lightning strike.
Well, I like everything that happened there. Yeah, like I considered the 1-2, but it didn't
it's
feel
just
like it
it's
moved.
just a 1-2.
If he was bigger, it would absolutely have been a thing to just push more pressure down on them, but as a
Yeah.
1-2, you're not really getting too much out of
Like
that.
I want to, we weren't really gonna. Whereas
No,
compared
see,
to-
many lots. The way it would have worked is I play the power first, it turns into a 3/4, I silence
Silence
it, it stays a 3/4 for the rest of the turn,
Yeah.
I attack in with it.
Yeah.
Like, it would have only been one turn of a 3/4,
Yeah.
but 3
That would
damage
have been
that
worth it.
turn
That
would
would have been
actually
worth it, yeah.
potentially have been worth it, as
Yes.
opposed to...
As opposed to 1.
make it so that maybe I can hit the Mantis later. Yeah, like, it would have gone away by the end of the turn. Like, it remains just for that turn that it would have existed, but the stats would have stayed there.
Yeah. Like if we could have done it when we had the 7.
My god,
what
we're
was
up
it?
against DB Cooper.
What was it? What was it, like a 7-8 steward when we did all the power? Like if we could have had that
damn,
for a turn. it would've
if
been great.
this would be a great hand if it had a Justice in it.
Yeah.
This is so close. There's
yeah,
so many
yeah.
things I like about this hand, and then the fact that it doesn't have Justice. I don't think this is worth going down for. The
No.
question is, do I take the Arachnodon egg, or do I hope for a Valkyrie Enforcer? And I guess I kind of just answered my own question. We'll take the Arachnodon egg. Bird in the hand, 2 in the bush. Valkyrie Enforcer is also great late, is another big portion of that.
Yeah.
So we'll turn this into a time. We'll see when we get to play this Arachnodon egg. It's definitely like an awkward piece of it. Figures.
Oh, punished. But
Another glass.
Yeah, we'll just play these 2 next turn. And the nice thing about it is I can play the egg, play a power, play the wisp. I'm totally fine with them having to burn a Conflagrate on him. It slows me down, but it also slows them down. That's terrifying. That's helpful, though. So now the question is, do I want to just kill that before they can strap a weapon to it? Right.
my vote is yes, but
It's basically like the Megas can slow it down. I think that's fine. Like, we'll get this Arachnodon egg eventually. It has to shake 3 times, but that's not the worst thing. Doesn't feel great, but I'm very worried about them being able to fuck me up.
The runes light the way.
Maybe I was like a little too cautious there. Maybe I feel bad that I don't get to develop the egg as soon. I guess, yeah, this is the bigger part here. Although I would have been in an awkward position regardless.
we are very much always in an awkward position, yeah.
It's a tough one. Like, I feel like that both of those are reasonable lines
The
to
runes
consider.
light the way.
Ooh. Well, at least as soon as we find a
as soon as we
Justice,
find a
we get
Justice.
Valkyrie Enforcer,
Yes, yeah.
and we also immediately get the egg.
Yeah.
So basically, I hope this is a Justice Sigil. That's kind of where we're at.
We have also... No, we used the token, but we have a banner.
You know? Don't really care about that. Like, it's neat. But... Interesting set of decisions. Not really sure about it.
I don't know, man.
We'll blaze a
That's
path.
actually pretty good. That gives us the 4/4 and 1 power away from the Dormant Sentinel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely could just use a power to play the Sentinel. It's really funny that we have not seen a single Justice at this point. But I don't feel awful because the Justice... Like, as soon as we get the Justice, the Enforcer can come out.
Yeah, yeah.
And we have so much power that literally playing the Lost Scroll won't slow us down here, and Valkyrie Enforcer is fucking busted.
must
1,
have
2,
something, right?
3. Be a Mighty Strike something.
They have some.
Oh, they absolutely have something.
We ride to war!
It might have still been correct.
Yes! That's this. You kill the flyer, right?
I asked them if they want to take some damage.
Halt!
But yeah, they could turn that into a 5-2 for the turn. Like, basically, it's like pay 5 to make it big. Now, granted, they do have the 4 there. That's fun. I block the 4-3 here when they attack in. Ooh, fun. But, at this point...
Oh!
Oh my. Alright, so yeah, that's just lethal, right? No, it's not lethal.
No, because they got a blocker.
Ooh. Alright, they're at 4 power, and that might be what saves me.
Hold her back.
I can't hold her back.
Oh, she can't block, so you hold the 7/7 back.
Yeah, that's the play.
You might as well play it.
No, I got nothing else to do. It's super weird, and I think the fact that they're at 4 power means this might not be the correct line, but... And I might pay for it. That's gonna hold me back for a while.
You just go in, right?
I think now I just ace base. They gotta do the block full. Ooh, I love that.
Gold!
I like them going down to 1. I probably should have ace based with them at 4 power, but it's like real close.
It's real close. You're worried at 10 now about that back.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say, I don't think you do that. The other big thing here is as soon as I draw a power, this turns into an overwhelm unit. Hey, don't have a power in your hand? Thank. Can't believe he turned me into a treasure trove. My god! Power would have been nice there, but I guess I can accept this. Yeah. I mean, losing that unit is essentially the same. Should have played the Soul Collector first, but whatever.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but... Alright, onwards.
Well, it is going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, we didn't draw the power for them to just take the immediate death, but...
Yeah. But we could have at literally any time.
At the same time, I do understand why they did it, because, again, they decided to just die instead of losing the unit.
Oh, yeah.
Which, correct. They were dead if they lost the unit.
Definitely gotten some really awkward draws here. We can get the Vow count if you pledge that dude.
That would be the one keeping factor in this hand,
Yeah,
and I
it's the
might
one
do it
thing.
because if I pull one shadow, I get these two, and like this is actually pretty strong. I get an extra draw here. I think that if I go down a card, the hand has potential to be worse.
Oh
you
god,
know?
yeah, that's very true.
Ah,
Oh, great.
lovely. All right, well, my bad decision has been made amazing.
Shadow.
This on a whole.
Shadow.
This finally feels like a deck that felt like it got the right amount of
Be redeemed.
power, like fixing specifically, which is nice because I've definitely had trouble with that in the past. I'm okay just telling him to fuck off. Great Mace Paladin is a card that I still show a lot of respect to.
Yep.
I guess I also could have, like, attacked in with the Bannerman and Curator Speared it. That would have been a valid line of play there.
Do we play here?
I feel like I really want the Illumination Wisp out to play the Hair
damaging
Trigger's
air.
pistol eventually, but I guess the fact that I can't play it is worth noting.
Yeah. Did we play our Dino Boy and something else?
Yeah, it's sort of like, do I want the Dino Boy and the Oni Samurai out? I'm not sure the Oni Samurai is any good for much here, but it does make the curve happen, and I don't think Curator Spear gets us that much. If I could guarantee to play this Hair Trigger pistol, I
Next
absolutely
turn,
would
yeah,
have
you
done
would
it
put the Wisp,
immediately.
yeah.
Hair Trigger Pistol Wisp is kind of deadly. This is sort of a fun one, but
The Samurai and the Bannerman?
yeah, I could probably force a trick at them here. Like it's a 2-for-1 trade for their finest hour, but all right, never mind. It's just one.
I am ready.
Well, that is what's getting smacked.
That is scary.
Oh god, I'll take a lot of damage for it, but it's smackable.
Yep.
Oh my.
Unfortunately, it has Overwhelm, but you can kill it too.
Oh no, I'm killing that. I'm killing the fuck out of that.
Oh yeah, I meant like fall short doesn't do that one.
Yeah.
And you can fall short the 2-5.
Yeah, it's sort of like, do I want to fall short the 2-5 now, or do I want to save it for things? I guess there's a lot of stuff that just gives it stuff. So why not just empty their board? Now I have the big board. Rouge has the big
Remember the
baps,
Valkyrie!
as they say.
Well, we got the answer.
Yep. Hello, sir.
Hi.
Would you like to subscribe to my newsletter?
Oh Jesus. You know, 2-5 was actually a very nice hit for fall short.
Yeah, like it removes a lot of chuff from the board when what they're trying to do is stay alive. There was a case to be made for playing the Illumination Wisp and holding for that.
Yeah.
But I think that just getting rid of their board like that when I had such an aggressive, like letting me
Our
attack
deck
all
is
in
very
like that
aggressive, yeah.
was just a really strong move.
This deck wants to be
Ace spacing. I am gonna have to piss so bad once this game is over. If this wasn't potentially the last game, I probably would have gone and pissed now. If we lose this one, I'm definitely taking a break though.
Mm-hmm.
A quick break, but a break nonetheless.
That was the guy we got, right?
Yes, that is Talir's unwinding. This is how she unwinds in her free time,
That's true.
by looking around universes.
I mean, that's how I unwind in my spare time.
As one does.
You know, right? Isn't that what everyone does?
Is that not normal?
Totally normal. But no, fall short hitting a stat line of 2-5 is
It's a lot of
actually
stats
pretty
to get from
solid,
that.
yeah.
Like, as was said, Power Breach Sentinel is probably the best card that you'll see really regularly that it hits. I'm keeping this.
Yeah, fair.
I wish I was going first, but I'm keeping this. I'm not actually sure which
Samurai or
of these I want to
infantry,
play. I guess I'll
yeah.
see what they do with their turn. They skip it. In Huru, that's interesting.
Glory in battle.
I can play the Sandglass Parma on him naked and potentially get some cheap Warcries in. I'm not sure it's the best move, but I actually kind of like it. Like, maybe I
see
just
what we
stack
do,
a bunch of
yeah.
weapons.
The castle will not yield.
Alright. That's, honestly, now it's really good that I did that. Well, now it's
Hi.
really, really good that I did that. Yeah, fucking got him.
Glory in battle. Stand aside.
Stand
He's
aside.
way better to get silenced than the
Yeah.
District Infantry. District
Yeah.
Infantry is way more dangerous.
Not this one.
This one. Ooh.
Oh,
Question is...
yeah, you throw that down, right?
It's mostly like, do I play Worm Calling now, or do I play a Sandglass Parma on this guy to get a funny war cry? This also ramps me is a big piece of it.
Yes,
but of course,
yes, yeah.
I need to play the Worm Calling for the ramp to be useful. There's like just enough math here to be annoying. Not this one. This is just a trade a body off the board. A 1-2 for a 1-1 isn't the worst thing in the world. And then I got some worms coming. It's this weird thing where, like, I can't play the worms next turn, so... I really would have liked to be able to, like, ramp into that, but there was just no way for me to do it.
Yep. Oh, well, we're getting the pistol now.
Yeah. At least get the pistol.
We actually don't even need the ramp, but we can get it. Shadow.
Question is whether I play a Sandglass Parma here on the tree or not. Because then they don't have enough to beat him. Plus we get ramp, which is that's really the
teleport as well.
Well, we don't get the teleport.
We don't have the power, yeah.
Which would be the reason to hold it, basically.
Oh yeah, we have drops on. We have silver drops on, guys.
Yeah. I might also just take like the Stranger and the Oni Ronin if they offer it to me. I guess they would play the Stranger and the Kosul Huntsman. I'm kind of okay with that, honestly. Like the Huntsman is the one that has the potential to be dangerous. I think I'll hold the Parma just to be a bit scarier. Yeah, like I got the guaranteed 5 power.
Yeah, if we needed the power,
That's fine. That's such a waste. They just spent 4. They're about to spend 4 power to kill something that I spent 1 on. Even with that move they have there, like I'm still ahead of them on that. They've got a war cry on me, but they're out of cards.
Double influence for her as well.
And now I'm playing Sandworms down. Have fun with that, fam. Like, when it comes down to it, I have Sandworms.
Yeah.
I've got a bad case of worms. Ooh!
Ooh! Ooh, worm v. worm. Okay, what do we want to do?
I might get rid of the Stranger here, with teleport. I might also just, like, play her and then attack in with both of the things.
We've got the spear for killing something.
Yeah.
We've got a teleport. We've got a big boy.
Yeah, I think that's kind of where I'm at here.
Drawing a
Laser
sigil,
path.
so that's extra power and powers your infantry.
That's why I wanted to do that.
Yeah.
The Empower here. Dude. And then, like, the spear can help clean up whatever they don't. Alright, that's fine too. I kill off the Ronin, and then Sandglass Parma threatens lethal if they really want to be the beatdown here. Frankly, a lot of things threaten lethal. God, and like I still have a 7/7 worm in my hand.
Yep.
Like
And a sugar
every
pistol.
one of these cards is really good, it turns out. So at this point, I probably just play down the Sandglass Parma, teleport away the 2/2, and attack all in. Even the 1/3. The 1/3 here? Not sure which of these I'd prefer to get rid of. I'm also not sure it matters, to be honest. Yes.
Argenport protects us!
Yeah, do.
not this one.
I probably play the hair trigger pistol here. And trigger
Um,
happy.
On the worm or him?
Him, for sure. He needs the numbers and the deadly for that matter. Game? Like, I did click that. Enjoy your chump blocks.
You can't just kill him with a worm, right?
Hmm?
Okay, they're going worm.
They can't kill him with the worm. He's deadly.
Oh, he's deadly, right? Yeah. Wow.
That's adorable. They're holding on remarkably well for the hand they've been dealt, I will say that.
I'm slightly scared.
They're also out of cards, though. Not really what I wanted there.
I will have Overwhelm on him next turn with the power, if we don't use it now.
Well, if I guess there's no real reason for me to not, because he's got one card. I don't think anything does like 5 damage on snapback. Yep. Let's hope that ain't a trick.
Oh, this is terrifying.
If they attack in with the worm, I do block here. I really have no choice but to block. And here's the thing about worm calling.
Ah!
I still have another worm.
Oh, that was way scarier than it could have
that was
been.
great. I loved that shit.
That was terrifying.
I have to piss, but hey, that's a 7-1.
7-1.
Nice.
7-1.
Good colors.
Yeah.
Arendon.
Worm calling is, I mean, Wormstone is fucking unfair and limited. Worm calling is like that on, like, steroids. Alright, 7-1. As soon as he comes back, I'm leaving. How you guys doing? Oh, Wormstone's great, like, but yeah, it's like, Wormstone is great, Worm Calling is busted. Yeah, just put all the worms in your deck, Wormstones plus Worm Calling. Hello, Generate? Ah, gonna keep a couple of drafts. I think that's actually... Is that our first 7 win in the new format?
We got one early on.
Did we get one early on?
Certainly our first one on for quite a while.
Yeah, we
I'm
haven't had a
reasonably sure
7th
we had
win
early
for a long time. We've been going kind of even.
Yeah.
23s sort of thing.
Also, Wormstone was better in the previous draft format, but it's still a 7-7. Like, it's... The tempo loss is definitely pretty severe with Wormstone, but 7-7 is actually a really good stat line. It's why Dormant Sentinel's like a playable card.
I was just saying, like, Wormstone is good, Worm Calling is amazing.
Worm Calling is wild. Worm Calling is Wormstone with less of a tempo loss.
Yeah.
Like, costs 1 less to play, and you still gotta pay for the worms, but you get 2 of them, and that's ridiculous. That's so much value.
Yeah, that was first draft of the night. Still got 1 more to go. I'm gonna go pee though.
Could you take my tea and just dump out?
Sure.
Thank you. Okay, let's see. We've got Warband Skull, we've got Aurelian Cargo, which I think I might take. I've been really liking the cargos when I've seen them. Twice as many worms. I outside of that, it's sort of like Dune Painter. I think is probably pretty good, but you need to be in the color, or you need to be in an Amplify deck for it to actually be pretty good. Unmoored Valkyrie is fine. Like Warband Skald is really the only one here that I'm like, ooh, maybe, as opposed to the Aurelian Cargo. We've had some fun Aurelian decks though. Skald is a very good card. Like 3/4 is a really good stat line in this format. And Warcry for each of your units means that you can just stick like Warcry +7 on things. It's nice, generally speaking. The one thing about Cargo that I'm finding is that it really does lock you into those colors. Like first pick Cargo is definitely you making a statement that you're gonna go Aurelian, because like you don't really get the bonus effect from it unless you have all 3 of those colors. We found that out the thing last week. Yeah, like Skald is a really good card. I might just take that. Like I think I like the Cargo a lot, but you do. I think I thought it was more splashable than it actually is, basically.
Yeah.
Where it's a commitment to those colors. When you're in them, you love to see it. When you're not in them, yeah.
You can run it as like
Partial fixing, but then you have to be in 2 of the color. Like it gets so much less good when you're not getting that transmute effect, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're banging on the edge of like the roller of my chair.
I'm close enough.
No, I mean just it's a very weird thing because it's like, why am I not moving? There's room between us here.
There's totally room. Huh?
I think I go Warband Skald here. Like it is such a good card.
Play of Honor's a good. It's very committing to those colors. But very good card.
All the displays are pretty good. This one, fast polymorph, draw 2 weapons from your void.
Or +4/+4.
Or a ridiculous effect. We've got Lithroy
Saddle
Courtier,
Up, plus
Kosul.
lifesteal.
Yeah.
I mean, Play of Honor is
probably the best card here. Mischief Yeti and Coastal Recruit are both alright. Warlock's Brew is also a very good card here. That's also kind of a safe pick if we think we're going to end up in Shadow. Yeah, Replicator Engine. Let's just do a Replicator Engine draft, baby.
So Sudden Schism is just like Mirror.
Yes, it's Mirror Image, but fast and costs 1 more and has double requirement. You're basically paying 1 extra for the fast and 1 extra influence.
You leaning towards here.
Because Power Breach Sentinel's also quite good. I honestly have no idea. Display of Honor is the better card. Warlock's Brew puts us in Argenport, which is like a double supported faction, as opposed to Huru, which is single supported. Coastal Recruit keeps us the most open and is a perfectly cromulent unit. I'm honestly not sure. Like, this would basically be a call-out, because this would be so good in an Ixtun deck. So fuck it. Let's just say we're drafting Ixtun. We got an Oni Samurai. It's great. Everything's good. It's gonna be awesome. Arachnodon Egg is pretty alright. Canthus Outrider's fine. Play of Instinct is here. Sort of just looking around at my other stuff just to see what I'm seeing. Yeah,
displays.
let's just get all the displays one at a time.
All of them.
Rats is also like a fair consideration because if we do end up in like Rakano type colors, then Shadow is also that kind of thing. In this pack, there is Begone. There's Iron Hook for just a random bullshitty kind of thing. Just take the Begone here. I don't really see anything else that excites me all that much. Clan Hunt Caller or Oni Forge Master. That is wowie. That's an Oni Forge Master.
Yeah, nice.
I like Clan Hunt Caller a lot, but kind of as a top end thing. If we were in one of these colors a bit more, I'd be a bit happier. This though, like this says, yeah, you can definitely pick Fire. I was sort of skeptical about Fire over our first few picks, but if a Forge Master fell that hard, I feel a little bit better about that.
Yep.
Let's see.
Recruit.
Yeah, Coastal Recruit's perfectly fine here. Don't really care much about Aerial Spotter. Magmatic Sentinel is... I feel like there's a deck that wants it. It's probably an Amplify deck as opposed to a thing. Yeah, we do have the incentive to go wide with the Scald. Is worth noting. Let's see. Fireheart Recruit's quite good. Coastal Huntman's pretty good. I am liking the fire that's falling to us, I gotta say. Unmoored Valkyrie's pretty good. Don't really care about most of these. Scavenge has more potential than the other ones do.
Oh my.
At the end of that pack just didn't have anything.
Nice Siphon Vitality.
Jesus, Siphon Vitality.
Lightning Strike, though, Seek Power.
Yeah, wow, this is a good pack. Fuck.
Yeah.
Shit.
Grenadin Drone, also really good with the colors we got.
Yeah, Drone quite good, has the Warband Scald stuff. Sky Crew is pretty good. Feel like it's probably one of these two. I really wish I could be Siphon Vitality. Siphon is such a good card. But it's sort of like my two off colors right now. Yeah, I guess I'm in all sorts of things right now. I think it's probably not the Begone. I don't think this Lost Scroll is also all that useful. I think right now we've got a Rakano Shell.
Yeah.
And if we can keep that Rakano Shell going, we'll be pretty happy.
I think the drone is very much in our...
Yeah, I think drone's in our wheelhouse.
Yeah, very much so.
Just as a general thing. Neko Taurus, thank you for the follow. I hope whoever gets that Siphon Vitality has a 7-win, by the way, just for the record. Gracklite, quite good. Power Top Patrol, Ravenous Thornbeast. Definitely worth seeing that there's like, this is a good Shadow card, this is a good Primal card, like considering what our third color is going to be, basically.
Yeah, we've definitely kind of accidentally dropped in 4 colors. Cano Artisan. Weird one, that one.
Artisan is like the one of the backbones of Armory from back in the day.
Yeah, there's Sky Crew and a banner.
It can potentially be really good. Jack's Knife is also good to see drop. Like, again, just looking for my last colors here.
Do we grab the banner?
Probably between Sky Crew and Banner, and I think Banner is probably a better pickup at this stage. I think Sky Crew is sort of less good than it was in the previous format, and it's still quite good, but like the thing that made Sky Crew so good in the last format was like it was so small that it, or like the format was so small that a 2/4 could serve as a pretty good whatchamacallit stopgap. Like, you know, it would slow the board down enough, and it would provide you with that inevitability.
Stranger, there's a Shame Bearer.
Yeah, it's a risk, and you could definitely build around it. I think it would have been a reasonable thing. No, I think it's a perfectly reasonable thing to consider. I kind of just like the Rakano
throwing
banner.
out ideas. We like to chat about different things.
Yeah, I do feel like you get to 8 less often in this format, unless you're playing a deck that wants to ramp up.
Yeah, that wants to ramp, yeah. There's definitely ramp in this draft format.
It's a lot
For sure.
more real than it was, whereas, like, the reason you got to 8 in the previous format was because you...
Stalled.
Like, it was less stally, more unit combat focused.
Yeah, there
you
was
would
a lot of
do
back and
stalling,
forth.
but yeah, like, you just wouldn't necessarily
It
build
wasn't
up
just
the
that you
power
were
to kill
sitting there
someone.
doing nothing. It'd be like you'd have this back and forth
Yeah.
where you were like answering each other,
Yep.
and so games were going long. I
In
think.
this format, you get to 8 because you ramp up to it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Decks are just a lot faster and deadlier than they were in the previous format.
So what are you thinking here? There's drone, there's Shamebearer.
Probably take another drone.
Drone's good.
See, if at this point it feels like we're a Winchest kind of deck, and we might be able to get some sort of payoffs like Mob Rule or something, and that would be pretty strong. Wow, Scorpion Wasp.
Wow. Rally, Argenport Banner.
Wow, Rally
Bright Mace.
is a big thing payoff, is a go wide payoff, although I'd probably just take the Bright Mace Paladin. Definitely need 2s.
Yes, yep.
2s would be nice.
Yep, Scorpion's
Yeah, if we start
very
seeing
good.
Mob Rules, it's hilarious.
Hello, shiny Shadowlands Bonepayer.
Yeah, I know. That's a really good card for someone who isn't us.
Recall
Probably just
Devourer,
take the Argenport banner.
Yeah.
Nothing else here that's like really for me, quote unquote.
Watchwing.
I'm kind of between the Watchwing and like the Skycrag Stranger and even maybe the
As a
Pyre
two,
Adept because
yeah.
like I need 2s really badly, and as much as I do like Watchwing, our 3s are looking pretty solid no matter what at this
Yeah,
point.
we really haven't locked in a third color. It's
Yeah.
either going to be blue or shadow.
It's gonna be blue or it's going to be
It really is gonna be
black,
what-
but I honestly am not sure which.
Yeah, we haven't really seen. The Stranger does let us go blue.
Yeah.
And it's a solid 2-2.
And it's also like Pyre Adept doesn't like 3-1 and 2-2. I feel like these are very comparable stat lines in this format. They're both kind of like, yeah, okay, I guess. Wow, that is a
Hi,
late Lumen Defender. Holy cow. I just take a Violent Gust here. Peacekeeper's Helm is
Peacekeeper's
a
Helm, very nice,
shocking
very
late
nice.
draw, shockingly late fall. Aerial Ace holds weapons well as like a kind of end game thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody's in time, I guess. Steelfang Chakram, that's fun.
Poppable Porter, Stone Star Magus, Hair
Oh,
Trigger
boy.
Pistol.
So, like, this is probably the Porter because,
it's
again,
a
like,
very
we
good
need
2-drop,
2s quite
yes,
badly,
yes, it's a
and
good
Porter
one.
is a very good 2-drop.
Porter, I
I
find
want it to be
makes-
Chakram
I know.
very badly.
Yeah.
I want that Chakram. Chakram in a Renowned deck. Like, that's the reason that I'm still eyeing that, like,
Yeah, Chakram is very
in a
good.
Renowned deck, in a Grenadin Drone deck, like,
Take it, take it, take it.
fuck it,
Yeah!
we're on draft, or in, it's Friday.
Alright,
It's fucking
Watchwing,
Friday.
Peacekeeper's Helm.
Probably take a Peacekeeper's Helm here. We did get some pretty good primal towards the end there, and of course, like, we have Display of Honor as like an actual bomb primal.
Catbugger, any deck? I guess you're up against a relic deck.
That's, yeah, like, it's kind of it's a hate card for relics, and like, while that is a thing in this format, the 3-2 stat line
Isn't
kind of leaves a
enough,
lot
yeah.
to be desired. Yeah, Rakano Artisan would have been real nice, it turns out. Rakano Sharpshooter is very good. Again, I need 2s so badly, but I will take an A+ 3-drop.
3's good too, yep.
God, I wish that was in my color. God, I wish that was me. There is like chance that I would play a Shadowlands. I feel like if I wasn't so full of 3s, I'd probably play the Shadowlands guide, but I think Stalwart Shield is where it's at here, especially because like Sharpshooter
Oh yeah.
or Bright Mace Paladin
yeah, both love
Stalwart Shield
Absolutely.
very greatly.
Argenport
Argenport Stranger, Paladin and Deathwatcher are both really good. We're probably leaning more towards Primal at the moment, so it would sort of be
Definitely,
like,
yeah.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3-drops, one of which is like good but not great, all the rest of which are fantastic. So I think, yeah, it's the fixing and the, you know, having a 2-drop that I'm going for there. This is a dumb idea.
Rally?
Fuck it.
All the fucking rally, right? You want
Ugh.
another rally?
Ugh.
I mean, I don't think there's anything else here.
That I care about.
Yeah.
It's sort of like, do I want that Arachnodon at this point? Lordy.
Peacekeeper's Helm.
Keeper's Helm or a Skeeter. God, it's like we have so many.
We have 2 helms.
We have so many units in the 3 slot. I'd probably take this if it wasn't a unit in the 3 slot.
Now take a Watcher.
Now, like, this is the funniest token.
Yep.
Like, I could take an Argenport banner and make a splash more real, potentially. Like, the big thing is that if this was, like, a 1 thing...
Yeah. We have, like, very little in the way of splash. We might just be a fucking Rakano deck, honey.
Potentially. You never know. Topaz Drake is definitely a
not.
card. Elder Astrologer, 5 cost 4/4, summon, give one of your other units
We
+1
might
in lifesteal this turn for each of your units.
I think... What?
That's a lot of things. Oh wait. Oh wait.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I think we're gonna have the blue. I think we're gonna be red, green, blue.
God, this is a fucking bomb. This is a fucking bomb.
In our color, in our main color.
In main color.
Forge is
incredible.
Wild.
That guy is also fucking incredible. It's like,
We're
yeah, we have
not
enough weapons.
Really in shadow.
Yeah, we say that. We do have like Argenport banners and stuff. God.
The only other shadow we have is Skaven.
God.
That Forge is a good choice.
Wild.
There's the mob rule we've been looking for this entire time. It's
Wow,
fine.
yeah. Probably Courier Albatross, +1/+1 and draw a card for Amplify. Iceberg Shiny Finder is another. They're all fucking cards at 3, I swear.
Yeah, that's all we have.
As long as
Cards
this
at
deck
3.
gets 2s and like maybe some 4s, I'm pretty happy. We'll see. Man, like this mob rule here is also just so good. As the ambulance comes for us. Mob rule is a great splash here with the double Grenadin drones and shit. If it wasn't in my completely full 3 slot, I'd probably be perfectly happy with either of those. How much removal do we have?
We have Violent Gust.
We've got Violent Gust,
three
we've got 3
Peacekeepers
Peacekeepers Helms. We have Display of Honor, and then that'll be it, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably better. 2 drops would be nice. Mighty Strikes is nice, though. Perfectly happy to see Mighty Strikes.
You want all the Mighty Strikes, right?
You know?
You wanted all
I
the
want
Mighty
2s,
Strikes.
but I'll take all of the Mighty Strikes if that's what you're willing to give me. Fire Main is also pretty
There's
much
that
fine
dude
here.
again.
Oh yeah,
We keep seeing that dude.
So what Clip Diamond Manosaur? I mean, it is 4/3. Honestly
better
though,
than
like
the
my
Aerial
5s are. He's better than the Aerial Ace. It's sort of like I like this deck being aggressive, and we do have quite a few things to like play stuff down. Oblivia Bot's not a 2-drop. It is double primal. That's true.
Ah, yeah.
Fuck off with the 3s.
I should just attack with 3s. That's it.
Nope.
You just have all the 3s. You're gonna replace our 2s with 3s.
That's the plan. Units do I have with more health than attack, and do I care? Not very many. Very few, in fact.
No 2s, only 3s.
No
That's what you
2s,
wanted.
only 3s.
You wanted 3s, right?
I mean, we do at least have, like,
Ones,
some
yes,
ones
yes.
to tide us over here.
We do have 2 strangers and a Force Mask.
Care about any of these. Don't really care about most of these.
Nope.
Moon Painter is another fucking 3.
You wanted all that in the
Well,
end,
this
right?
is going to be an interesting deck.
This went a bit weird.
This
at the
deck
end.
starts at 3, and that's fine. Alright, so Scavenge, like, I don't think it's worth too much, even with the Go Wide synergies.
Yeah. Our drones are better.
Yeah, clearly this draft's winner, Time Justice Shadow. Mob rule's probably worth splashing.
Well, those banners are worth keeping because they're one of our colors.
Well, if it's only one of your colors, then it's not worth
It's
keeping.
a worse
but
sigil.
It's a yeah. If it's only one of your banners, it's a conditional sigil. But if the 2 from the mob rule, that's actually kind of okay. The token's funnier, but I think I keep it because like
Is there 2 off colors?
yeah, it's both of our off colors, which is nice. Cut out the obvious chaff.
Warren Shield.
Yeah, with 3 Peacekeepers Helms, I don't really care about the Worn Shield.
They keep the Astromancer's Compass.
I think so. Pre-drop Primal. I'm not sure how good of an Aurelian deck we could have gotten here. Time Justice Shadow. No, sorry, not Aurelian. The other one. We would have gotten a lot of good drops for Karandon, yeah. But I'm not sure we would have actually gotten the super good Karendon, like, 2-drops that you really want. Karendon, Steward, and
Yes,
Resolute
yeah,
Monk. We didn't
yeah.
see any
no,
of those.
didn't see either of those, no.
Those are sort of like the engines of Karendon.
Travelers. Oh, Cautious Traveler. Right,
Yep.
the one. It's right at the start.
Yeah, so we're 36 with the 4 powers in there.
Yeah, Traveler is pointless. We don't have any Sentinels.
Yep. And then as far as doubles go... We've got Shingane Forge, and that's
Fire's our main one as well, so...
Yep.
Ah, yeah, Civic Peacekeeper,
Civic Peacekeeper is capable of getting over the line, capable of just, like, if I'm going wide, he makes things better. It is questionable whether that's enough for a deck like this, admittedly. We'd be going down to 17 units. Is there anything else I'd want to cut? Not particularly.
How much power have we got? 19.
Yeah, I clicked hit import so that it made a legal deck out of it.
Yeah.
Like Peacekeeper, and I actually like Peacekeeper in a strategy like this.
Keep the Violent Gust.
As far as removal goes, we've got the Display, we've got the Violent Guts, we've got 3 Peacekeepers Helms. And we've got an Argenport Stranger and a Skycrag Stranger. So we've got 2 more
all
off-color
our
helpers.
colors. Yeah. Those strangers cover all of them.
So, like, how many shadow sources do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 shadow sources for a single mob rule. I think I can afford to remove that sigil.
6 sources of blue.
Do I have Sitch Drops in this deck? With Shingane Forge, it's fine, yeah. And, like, Topaz Drake as well, which I think wants to be in this deck to just finish games off. Like, this game is a go-wide strategy, or, like, this deck definitely has a go-wide strategy attached to it. So there's that. It was worth asking if I want 17 or 18 power here. This is going to be a strange deck.
Yep. There's the Compass Dust.
Astromancer's Compass is an interesting one, because, I mean, Fireheart Recruit, Bright Mace Paladin, Rebel Shard. Fuck it, I'm keeping that.
There's a lot
that's
of
amazing in
like
this deck. Never mind.
Yeah, all those stats are good. Do we want 3 Helms?
3 Helms is worth asking about. It does activate things like the Paladin and the Sharpshooter. 3 is potentially a lot, admittedly.
I wonder is like 3.
I think Compass is way too much in this deck to not be a card in it.
7 sources of 9 of 5.
The rally may be too much of a meme here. As hilarious as it is. The Topaz Drake. Like, I guess of these, the question being, which of these is better at helping us win the game? I think it's potentially one of these is my final drop.
The Drake is scary.
Drake is extremely scary, particularly if you strap weapons to it. So maybe it is get rid of the Peacekeeper. Yeah, I guess it's also worth asking what are worth 3 drops. So great Great because she just wants to be strapping weapons on other things. Fine. Great.
Good for the
Good in this deck and great. So I guess Coastal Recruit is a potential one. The biggest thing being that I'm gonna miss my turn 2 a decent amount. I really don't want to miss a turn 3.
No, yeah.
But it still might be Coastal Recruit here.
You'd rather have that than like the Aerial Ace or the...
Aerial Ace
Peacekeeper
can
or
win
the Drake,
games in this game for sure.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, would we take that over, like...
So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 3-drops. I'd play 7 3-drops in this deck. Perfect. As a redraw, it's not the literal worst thing. Just play.
We put Mighty Strikes on our little boys.
Yeah.
I guess it's the fire.
It does get us the fire that we need. We definitely need, more things. But it does at least have... Yeah, it has like all the influence. I think it's going to be a big piece. Yeah, Aerial Ace plus Chakram is kind of hilarious.
Yeah.
This deck, it has a move. We'll see if it's, several wins worth of
That's what we
moves.
said about our last one.
Yeah.
The last pack definitely got stupid awkward for us.
Mm-hmm. I think this deck is pretty decent. I think it also has the potential to just fizzle out completely. I feel like our losses are going to be ones where it's like, well, I can't play anything.
And we're gonna have to highly rate influence in being able to play.
Yeah. I think more so playable first 3 turns.
Yeah.
This deck actually fixes its influence pretty well.
Yeah.
It's got a good amount of sources of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Being able to get down and get some damage early is probably the thing that we want the most.
Yeah.
I think what this deck does... Perfect. Love it. I think what this deck really wants to be doing is, like, get a bunch of damage in early. I'm fine with this hand.
Yeah, this is perfectly fine.
Get a bunch of damage in early, and then finish it off with, like, our powerful late stuff.
Yep.
Like, this isn't great, but it at least does play.
have
Also
all
has
our
the potential to,
influence.
like I play down the Bright Mace Paladin, I can play down the Fire Main, and I can potentially, like, Peacekeeper's Helmet and get a big board going off of that.
Our Peacekeeper's Helm, our Bright Mace, and get some lifesteal.
Yep. So I got some ways to come back. And they didn't drop a Ronin on me turn 1, which is kind of really good. Not having our neck jump down is probably the most important thing for these kinds of hands, because we're gonna be seeing these kinds of hands. They missed 2 turns. I'm happy now. Like, if they also wait until turn 3, I like our odds quite a lot. Wow, even longer. That's definitely scary in the long term.
Blue. Oh, well, I guess you're not playing your Mighty
Yeah,
Strike,
I
so...
don't need a blue for anything right now. I like hiding colors.
Cool.
Be redeemed.
This deck only has double red, right?
Yes, only double red.
Okay.
The only one we need to worry. Big.
Him is big.
Compass?
Potentially play the Fire Main and the Compass. Potentially play the Fire Main and the Grenadin Drone, honestly. I think that's probably where I want to be at. Because this kind of blocks them much more credibly.
Watch this.
Watch this.
That with a, ring.
Mm-hmm.
And then what do you think?
Peacekeeper's home, the question being if I like fucking ace base here. In which case I hit the 5-2 and then just all in. And then I pull rally.
We got rid of our rally.
We get rid of both of them?
Yeah, you got rid of all your rallies, yeah.
Okay. That's an issue.
On the right mace?
Mhm.
Or, yeah.
What if I just keep hitting ace base, though?
Ah, Mighty Strike.
Yep.
I was like wondering, I was like, 'cause you can put your shield on.
Mighty Strikes.
Alright, yeah, that's Mighty Strikes for you. Ah.
Okay. That's pretty good. Yeah, so I have no weapons
Can
in
you
my
just
void right now.
win now? I don't think so, not with the... You need one more power round.
Yeah, that would be nice.
but-
I could play the Stalwart Shield on the cat.
Readies him as well, right?
Yes.
And then you can like 1+1 as well that turn with the shield.
Or also just turn that into a goat.
And kill that, unfortunately. That. They would have to give up their flyer.
I like that. I like doing damage to people's faces, because that means if any of these sneak in, I win.
Yep.
Argenport protects us!
I only have one card left.
We
That
will
does have life
rebuild!
now, though. Is unfortunate. That should be the win, though.
Oh yeah, right. It's Mighty Strikes. There's +2/+2. Does it give a overwhelm?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you put that on your.
If I put that on two things, I feel like that's just the game, right?
So if you put it on like your fire main.
I think if I ace
And
base,
your
I can
right
play
mace
both. I can
paladin.
play Display of Honor to kill that off.
Mm-hmm.
To kind of stop that from getting a thing.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Yeah, and that stops it from life stealing. Oh, this is like
This is fun.
old as hell.
I love it.
You can kill both of them off if you use that to kill the flyer.
Yeah, both Mighty Strikes, right?
Yeah.
Double.
Yeah, let's go for it.
So close. Yeah, +4/+4 overwhelm also might have just gotten us across the line there. There's so much
There's
fucking
so
math.
much fucking
There's
math.
so much fucking math.
Like, I couldn't do that in that time. Like, Like shit, we have so much. The 2 Mighty Strikes,
They're
the
gonna rope me.
Lifesteal, the Overwhelm.
Fuck you.
Trust in your allies.
Fucking got him.
We saved our
33 health.
That was
That's
too
what
much
this deck
math.
wants to do.
I would have to like look back at that and like fucking get a pen and paper out.
Yeah, that one definitely would have been on the
No,
exam.
no. If we'd used Lifesteal and
on
Overwhelm.
yeah, like if we had stacked the Mighty
Yeah,
Strikes
instead
on,
of like doing 2 Mighty Strikes, we did 1 Mighty Strikes and a
I
+4/+4 in Lifesteal.
I think that probably
think
would
it
have given me
would've.
lethal with at least something.
Yeah,
possibly
like
on the cat.
like both of them together on the cat.
Yeah,
Would have done it, I think, but God knows, and,
maybe.
and it was a lot of maths.
I'd have to go back and like
We would have to
actually
watch
check.
it, yeah. And what we did there killed their board. You know.
So close.
So close, all that firepower. Killed their board and like, had them at 1 health, so...
Yeah, I was sort of going with the safer option there.
That does have all our influence with the stranger.
Yeah, I feel bad not being able to play the Oni Ronin, but not like don't play on turn 1 dad, you know?
Yeah.
So
do we play a sigil or the banner first?
probably the sigil just to get the compass out. Or we just pull a green power, you know? That's the plan. That's the play.
Yeah, because if it's the banner we can't play in turn 1, but we can't play in turn 2. We can't even put the stranger down, but...
Yeah, my plan would be to play the stranger. Well, now my plan is especially to do that. So I think, yeah, like with all of the 1 things, I think this 1 cost here is actually useful to me. We're not like getting our green out
So we play
at the
the
moment,
other
but
sigil and the stranger.
yes,
We survived.
That makes the banner not depleted.
yep. Yeah, ideally it stays alive, and then we play the Forge Master
We
and the
forge
Samurai.
what we need.
I see you too are going the path of 4 colors. I like your moxie. So definitely hit that banner first. I'll attack in. We do have the Display of Honor active,
yeah,
so
yes,
that's
yeah.
good. That's fine by me. I have much better things for you to block.
Sharp.
Same hat. Same hat. Oh, that feels so bad on their side, honestly. Kill a unit with attack equal to or less than that. I might do that. They want to like.
Yeah.
They'd probably want to do shit with that, like strap it with weapons and stuff. I think that's worth mob ruling.
It keeps the display of honor as well, which I feel is probably the better. It's just
Oh, it's
more-
absolutely. Display
Yeah.
of Honor is absolutely the better trick because it
Yeah.
does so much. Yeah, like the makeshift barrier can absolutely pull some shit. That's fine. I
So you're gonna
don't
kill something.
really care what you kill with that. Ooh, you don't even kill. That I think might be incorrect. Okay. Yeah, I'll just transform that into a goat. Into the greatest of all time. So unfortunately with that Peacekeeper's helm, it does end up in being a 3 health goat.
We just attack in.
I think
and
I
see
attack
if they
in and see what
take a
they
block.
do, yeah.
We don't have any power.
Yeah. I assume they don't do anything with it.
Yeah, I assume. Well, they're right.
Frankly, suiting up a Magenta Wisp is an odd decision. But
Yeah,
hey,
they're- oh,
I was gonna say, I don't know if I
oh.
agree with your decision making.
right? That's what saying, you know, attack in
Trust in
first
your
to see
allies.
if they
Yeah,
like.
if they take that.
If
I would
they
have
take
taken
it.
I would have like absolutely taken the goat there
Oh,
if they hadn't blocked.
absolutely, 100%. But yeah, you
but
check
yeah.
to see if they're gonna block.
If they
first,
really want to
yeah.
shoot themselves in the foot, I'm not going to stop them.
Ooh, we're 1 power off from that.
Okay, so that turns it into a 3/6, right? Question is, do I just take that with the war cries?
Or do you make
Or do
her a 4/6 and get a hammer?
And yeah, that's
An
also
axe,
a
yes.
worthwhile question to ask.
Get an axe if
We get an axe, it does mean we can.
We
It
don't
does
get
mean
the
I'd be
war cry.
throwing away the war cry for that turn. That might still be okay. They are at 18 health now. This is actually kind of tough. Maybe I just hold back on the war cry there because I'll be able to strap it up with a weapon.
Axes up.
Axe is up. Now, ideally, I get like a power here.
So yeah, we can strap that axe on that air
Yeah.
release.
Yeah, and then like
My sword is yours.
scary. At this point, the fact that this is pay 2 kind of kills me here. I might strap an axe to that now and let it trade like the 4-5, like let it trade with the 5-2. That might be correct. I really wish I could do both of, like both pump this guy up with this and then play the Bright Mace Paladin. But I think that that's actually probably right.
So you put the axe on, you attack with that, and the force.
Yeah. Let them figure their shit out.
And then you put the paladin down.
Yes. That's fine. Now don't have a weapon with lifesteal. That's what we're down to. You were at 5 colors. If you pull out a Surgeon's Saw, I'm gonna be real mad. You didn't though. Thank you.
When we did have a way to make our Bright Mace Paladin turn on.
Yes. All right.
Alright.
All right.
Alright. Today's gonna be a very long stream. Good, we do have silver drops going.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Get the
you
silver
guys,
drops for the whole
yeah,
hour or for
hopefully
the whole
you guys
3
have
hours.
been picking them up, yeah. We bought that in the new shop.
Yeah, we have to actually like purchase drops for the
Yep.
stream now, as opposed to it just being on forever now that the community drop exists.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm liking this deck overall. It seems like the biggest clunk about it is the fact that if it doesn't play early,
and yeah, the
it has
early,
trouble.
the lack of ones and twos
and
is
like
pretty
it
killer.
isn't really equipped for super long games, so it really needs to get some pressure at the start. But as you can kind of see, when we get that pressure, we could just keep dictating the tempo of the game until we kill them.
Yeah.
Like, that's basically how we've won both of these games so far.
You also have a lot of lifesteal. So we do have, stabilization mechanism. It's what I was going for.
What I wanted to say.
That's what I wanted to say. I found
Yeah.
it eventually.
Yeah. Yeah, like, we have the second tier of drops right now out of the 4. Unfortunate.
All are blue. You wanted all the blue.
I wanted all
right?
the ways that I could get blue.
Wanted all the blue.
This is fine.
That's perfectly
It has
fine.
everything
It's
that we
not got
need.
any tricks, but it has all the influence.
And it has a 2 and
It
a
has a
3,
2
and
and a
like
3.
this is a dangerous 3.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with this.
Yeah.
Ideally, I draw like an Oni Samurai here, or even a Grenadin Drone,
Yeah, so you throw out the banner first.
unless I can play
no,
something.
unless you play something, yeah.
Yep.
Argent
But yes, I would have
Portrait
thrown out the banner otherwise.
Yep.
Ignite!
Ignite. Ooh, that's terrifying.
That is slightly terrifying.
That'll be hilarious. And I have like 2 separate things that I'd want to put that on.
Yeah.
We survive.
We survive. Having all of my influence is quite nice. I think this deck
Yeah.
is not nearly as scary influence-wise as it looks like at first, because it only needs 1 of everything except fire.
Yeah.
And it's majority fire deck, so like as soon as you get that second fire and like fixing for your other stuff, you're pretty much set.
We have a decent amount of fixing, but the
Yeah.
strangers definitely.
The
help.
strangers are
Two
huge in
strangers
this
would
deck.
draw,
Like
yeah.
they basically make a lot of hands much more playable. It's sort of like how much of a coward am I? Or how much of a coward are they? I value doing damage to them. Wow, if they actually take that, I'd be real happy, to be honest. That card is very scary on the attack when you don't
Choose
have,
your
you know, a
side.
Grenadin Drone to block it.
So who are we gonna put the shield on?
That I'm not certain about.
Ah, well, they're gonna kill
There
us.
we go.
So
Thank you for
our
making that
our
decision
choice
for
was
me.
made.
I was probably going to go with this one to begin with. 2-4 endurance in the air with the lifesteal seems pretty strong.
We will
Whereas
rebuild.
like a 4-6 quick draw is not nearly as good as a 4-6 lifesteal.
Well, we got another one in the air.
Yeah, definitely play down the aerial ace, and then I have the potential for mob rule with their 3 attack. Yeah, equal to or less is the important piece of that. I believe this guy's a fucker. When he attacks, draw a card. When he blocks, gain 5 health. Yeah, that guy's a fucker.
That guy's a fucker.
Good to be aware of. So they're about to get a ton of value. What I really want is a unit that costs 3 or less, so I can just kill him.
Yep.
With mob rule.
Yep. Yeah, he's a right fucker.
Yep. He's a better version of Reliquary Raider, which is already a ridiculous card. Yeah, all I need is one more unit.
Yeah.
God, they're getting some value off of that, though.
Yep.
They haven't, like, found anything, though, so that's nice. I mean, we're winning that race. They're at 7, we're at 25. God, I cannot imagine a scenario where they end up losing this game after drawing that many cards, but yet here we are. Boy, you seem to have gone with an aggressive, with a deck here.
Yeah.
I know it's around here somewhere.
All right, we're gonna get all the cards out of their deck. That's the play here.
Yep. I need something to strap on our boy. That would be nice.
Yeah.
The pig. Well, we can kill
I
him.
fucking love math. If they really want to take a 1-2 instead of that, then yeah, they can have it. I'll take the War Cry and the extra damage here and clearing their board. Now I'm quite wide. Ho ho ho. They do have 8 power and 5 cards, though. This game is not over.
Yep, absolutely.
Really want not power from the top of my deck.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That's a good start, though, if that's what you're playing.
Well,
That's better,
yeah.
because that does stop me dead for several turns and draw them more shit.
That is so damn close.
I mean, it does threaten lethal is the thing.
Just put it on.
I put it on a Grenadin here, and then attack in with everything, because they have to block the Grenadin. And then I get the Steel Fang Chakram back, is the other thing.
Ah.
You're about to learn a thing about Steel Fang Chakram, and it's that it's a value engine. Because they are staring lethal in the face. Oh, weird, you killed my 1/1. Oh, weird, I have a Steel Fang Chakram again. How'd that happen?
How'd that happen? What?
This is why, like, you get Steel Fang Chakram. Then you win. You win the video game, and it's great. Now, the only reason that I'm about to play this on the Grenadin drone instead of trying to hit this for lethal is that they have enough power up to use Lightning Strike.
Yep. Yep.
And the one thing that could lose me the game is that.
Yep. No, I absolutely.
Like, just completely empty their board, threaten lethal next turn. If they don't have the Lightning Strike, then it's fine. If they do have the Lightning Strike, then at least I get that. That's a problem.
That's a problem. Shit.
Wow, that was a lot of health to get back.
Oh, that was a fucking problem.
I mean, Steel Fang Chakram would not have made a difference there.
No.
At least it is temporary life gain. Eat. Man, I haven't seen a Towering Terrazon in forever.
Oh, we're in trouble, huh?
Ah, this is where it gets fun. Would really have preferred to have not that, though. Do you have the Lightning Strike?
I do, don't I?
That's actually fine.
Does it come back?
Comes back, it's got an entomb. Does slow my clock down, though, and that's the
Wait.
bigger problem.
I can't put it back on.
Ooh, that is fun.
Oh,
This is terrifying.
this
We
is so
might lose this.
scary. This is so scary.
I will say that. They drew so many cards.
Yeah, they drew
Like,
so much out
I
of
just
that.
could not do anything about
If
this
we'd
guy.
gotten that unit earlier and mob ruled, we would have been fine.
Yep.
But they got so much value, and we are getting nothing. Nothing. We're drawing power.
Yeah, like I said, if I don't draw power, I probably have this game in the bag. I unfortunately drew power. The big thing being, though, that if they attack in, they lose. Because then I get the Steel Fang Chakram back and kill them instantaneously. All of their bones fall off.
I have to wait. They draw one more power and we're dead, though. That might actually be... That's lethal. They got us.
Damn!
Yeah.
Every one of their draws was good there.
Yeah.
Wow!
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
That was really good. I gotta pee. I can't even get mad about a game like that.
Yeah. That was a hell of a match. That was a draft match where every bit of health mattered, yeah. That bow got them over that line. Yeah, that last draw they had the power to get their guys up to enough, and they had the ice bow. That was just lethal. That was beautiful maths right there. Their display of honor was real impressive.
It's worth asking if I would have wanted to trade away for that 5/5 that drew them all the cards there, like a flying unit and the Bright Mace Paladin.
Yeah.
The thing is that it would have given up a lot of my tempo and like made it a lot harder for me to kill him.
Yeah.
And the biggest, you know, like I would much rather take my deck in the short game than the long game, and like. We were pretty close to having that with the decision that I made.
If we had drawn a unit rather than power, it would have
like
been...
if we hadn't flooded to 10,
Yeah, we flooded pretty hard.
we
yeah.
absolutely would have won that game. You also did get to see why Steel Fang Chakram is legit as shit. I'm actually totally fine with this. I really wish I was going first. I haven't gone first, like, yet. I need another unit, but I can at least play the Display of Honor.
Yeah.
I really need something to do on turn 2, I guess. That's the biggest thing here. That is not something to do on turn 2. I tell you what.
You don't need something to do on turn 2. It's fine.
I would take them skipping their turn 2, but yeah, that does seem like a lot to ask. Okay, at this point, I probably just play out the Peacekeeper's Helm here.
Flood.
And get an attack in. Ah, the We Flood Club.
That's what this deck was gonna do, right? It was always gonna flood.
Yep.
Apparently.
17 power hands, or power decks. All they do is flood. That's just science.
A small incision.
Fair.
Okay.
Fair.
I like that. I like that, too. At this point, I basically just keep ace basing. Fuck it. Fuck you. What are you doing? Why do you think you'd do that? Bad move. Die.
Trust in
I'm gonna
your
get
allies.
so owned when I just continue to not draw gas, but I'm okay with getting a bunch of war cries.
Yeah.
And like, getting health here is nice too.
I mean, Warcry on a drone is actually pretty good, right?
Oh no, my lives, they're hollow and fleeting.
Yeah, we wanna flood.
It does suck though that I can't play that mob rule, because the mob rule would be incredible here.
Yeah, they really would.
And this, at
Oh,
least
it only
he's
gets
not getting
one.
bigger. Yeah, it just creates a token. It doesn't create a copy of itself.
Ah, okay.
They even look different. It's also why you always send this one to the grave first, because if they're playing a Stone Scar deck, they can bring this one back and get another free 1/1 out of it.
Shadow Power, lovely.
Would be. Not much of it in our deck, admittedly.
Fair.
Grimy Outluachra.
We're just going wide, right?
Yeah,
Our steel is sharp.
they're going large. Probably have to kill the Death Watcher. That's at least a little scary. Because now their draws get a lot better.
Yep.
And they can kind of just hold us here. Which is, of
Yeah.
course, the risk of putting a lot of resources into a card like Oni Samurai without getting too much from it.
Oh, that's good, though.
Nice to
That's
have.
really good. Because we can get...
I don't think it counts.
It doesn't count as Renown?
I don't think it activates Renown.
Okay.
I could check. I mean, so I don't have anything else to do this turn. Yeah. God, that 3/5 makes my numbers so awkward. I could potentially hit this guy
5/4, yeah.
to be a threat to that, but it's still like a tough. Might do it anyway because it makes the rest of the math better. I mean, they probably actually just give up like the Grimy Alcloacra instead,
Yeah.
though. Is the big thing. If I get an activator, it'll be really good.
We do have
The
a lot of
forest
them. Oh,
is
fuck.
dangerous.
All right.
Because
Well,
all we fucking wanted was that, right?
I have to kill the 2/3 here, unfortunately.
Yeah, the unblockable.
Yeah. I was gonna say. Part of me wants to wait on that mob rule, like, until it's their turn. Yeah, I think so. They'll attack in with that. Maybe they strap a weapon to it, which I guess would be a not great thing. We got
We
5.
have 5.
They need to add 4
so-
attack to it. What this basically does is kills their attack phase.
Yep. Yep, absolutely.
Right, that will at least let them credibly block the 4/3. I'm flooding again, which is
know, right?
fascinating.
Fuck.
Interesting. I guess that sort of makes sense, because while that is like an offensive engine, it is kind of slowing them down. The downside of that is, of course, that I don't get the
Yeah.
wild card, the charge from the Wildcats.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
I really need to like pull something that flies so I can win
Anything.
this game.
Fucking anything.
Yeah, I guess
No.
anything would be good.
Fucking power. What the shit? How many cards do we have left here?
There are 28. We've got 9 power out of that.
Power.
That's probably
The
what's going to lose us
forest
this game.
holds menace.
Yes!
Oh, this is unfortunate.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
in this
Marin
format.
Armadillo's in
Yeah.
this format.
Yeah, he's terrifying.
Choose
Yeah,
your
that
side.
doesn't do much for me.
We
Man.
have flyers. We have weapons.
There's a lot of things.
We have shit in our deck, and we're drawing none of it.
Yep. Oof.
Um,
And they are very slowly pulling out. Yeah, we're just dead. This game's over. We
This-
didn't draw enough to,
No.
you know, win the game.
should draw any gas.
Yeah, flooding to 10 twice is not great.
It's a 17 power deck.
Yep.
We should not be flooding
Nope.
twice in a row.
Yep. Yeah, and I mean they got the Amaran Armadillo, and that just is
Hi,
it's
Mighty
just too much.
Strikes.
They'll let that hit their face because they're not dumb. No, maybe they are.
How much we got on that Mighty Strikes? That's 6 plus.
Yep.
Two Mighty Strikes, right?
Yes, but it doesn't make a difference.
No, I was just saying, we could have drawn Mighty Strikes. Like, we have 2 of them
Just
instead.
kill me.
Yeah.
No reason to continue. I think we have 2 Mighty Strikes in this deck.
Yeah,
That sounds right.
We have 2.
Yeah, that's why we lost that game. That right
Yeah,
there. That
right
number. There is one place that you can point to.
Twice. Those are the ones that annoy me the most. Like,
I've noticed.
yeah, just drawing power after power. Like, wow,
Yep.
thanks, deck.
That's variance. You can't play card games without that happening to
Oh
you.
yeah, flooding happens. It happening twice in a row is.
You can't play card games without that happening to you.
Yeah.
You play enough, you roll dice enough times, you're gonna roll 6 several times.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. No, we just let them get the ball rolling.
Yep. Yeah, and the Amaran Armadillo, like there was
Oh,
a
that
chance we
boy.
could have brought that back, but then that kind of closed the door on us.
Yeah, that boy's scary.
It's basically a wall creator. Turns all of your other cards into walls. I don't hate it.
Oh, we can play a turn.
It plays on 1, it has the Unmourned Valkyrie into the Stalwart Shield, and we've seen that before.
It has our influence.
The Warband Scald also has the potential to do some shit, and yeah, it can play basically any card we pull. And clearly we've seen that 3 power in a starting hand is more than enough.
Nope.
Alright, so they are also going to be an Aurelian deck. So we'll definitely get up to the Stalwart Shield,
Yeah.
which is nice. Fucking got him.
Argent Ward
Yeah.
protects us.
Lightning Strike is the biggest thing to worry about in this matchup.
Yeah.
A small
Or that.
incision.
Eh,
Fine.
annoying, but Samurai is pretty alright too. I feel like they let those both hit face. Ooh, they're playing very defensively.
Glory in battle.
I feel like I wouldn't care too much about that, but I guess I am
Yeah.
showing that I'm fairly aggressive. Alright, how many of those do you have? I need to know. I need to know so I can be angry.
Oh, that chakram's good.
Steel Fang Chakram is quite nice. How many did you draft? I need
is
to
this
know.
a replicator engine deck?
They're playing the Replicator Engine deck, baby. It's happening.
So what does it do other than draw itself?
It just draws itself.
Is that it?
It's basically a card engine for as long as you have more Replicator engines to play. Okay, they are going to Display of Knowledge me right in the face bits.
What does that do?
They're going to send my Oni Samurai to the bottom,
bottom
of my
of the
deck.
pit?
Yeah. To the massive hell pit. Ta-da! Didn't have a choice.
Shadow. Cthulhu will prevail.
Oh, we can strap a nice chakram on that.
Potentially. I imagine they play the next Replicator engine here, and then draw a third one from their deck? Please tell me you have 3. Okay. Like, there is a point now where it starts getting value. So now the question is basically, do I strap the Chakram on this? And I think the answer is yes. I'll take 5 damage to the face and getting rid of both of their replicator engines here. I really hope this is a good card with Warcry and not a bad card with Warcry. They've definitely managed to get me to value the shit out of me here. Alright, can I see 4? Do you have 4? You do. I like it. Curator's Spear. So they're going low here. If I get a flying thing, they're in trouble.
These wings suit me just fine.
Whatever's on top of my deck is huge.
Your sword, gentle.
Humongous big. Five. Let me see 5. They're out. That's good. That's also quite
thank
good.
God, yes.
Alright, I'll trade out the entire board here. Mostly just to get rid of the 2/2.
Yep.
Watch this!
Watch this! Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, we're fine. How about you? Fuck off. Can you cake it down?
Yeah, because they're gonna have
That
to.
is the question.
Nope.
Woo! They were so close to stopping me there. That was actually replicator engine value. Like, they were able to use it to wear me out of cards.
Yep.
I was then able to use all of the war cries that I got on the big unit to kind of even it out for me, basically.
Yeah, destroy all of them.
And that blew up the rest of their thing. And of course, I had done so much damage to them along the way that, like, I could just keep pinging in.
Yeah.
That was an interesting game because it was kind of on a knife's edge there.
Yep.
They got a lot of value out of those replicator engines, and that's sort of where you see it. It's not a completely useless card. I still wouldn't draft it. Honestly, I feel like a replicator engine deck would want like 5 or 6.
Can't
I'm keeping
Samurai
this.
turn 1, but it's
keeping
definitely
this.
no. I mean, I wouldn't
Yeah.
throw it away. No.
It's got like everything that I want and very few things that I don't want. Worth asking if I like Skycrag Stranger on turn 2 or Samurai on turn 2, and I'm not totally sure, honestly.
See what they do.
Yeah. That's at least a little scary. That Astromancer's Compass is quite nice, though. That makes my life a little bit easier.
Samurai and Compass.
Yeah.
Glory in battle.
Dude. If they play fire here, I'm a bit more scared. I want to see what their third color is.
Yeah.
Shadow, of course, the actual supported triplet.
I'll find my way.
They will find their way.
Be redeemed.
You of course have Gust for that one.
True. That is kind of dead as soon as I want it to be, as long as they don't throw something big on it. I'm okay with that being the thing that takes the Suffocate there. Means I take some damage, not this thing. I want this to be power very
I'll
badly.
find my way.
They are starting to run low on cards, so that's pretty strong for me. I think I might want to Violent Gust that this turn.
And do you buff an attack or put?
I think that is the question. I think the Warcry is probably worth more. So I'm Violent Gusting this now because at 3 health, there's a lot of things they could do to make that out of range of Gust, and
Like
then I'm
a
just
Star
dead.
Wars shield, for example.
So it's worth being aware of. I think the Warcry is worth more than the 2/2 body with them having 2/3s. I value that Warcry quite highly. And if they had played a Finest Hour there, that kind of would have been gravy. Ooh, they didn't have anything. Okay, that's really good. Oh, it's an interesting question. I think I actually go wide here. I can play the Stalwart Shield afterwards.
We survive.
Diversify my threat profile a little bit. You can kind of see exactly where that falls short here. Also, God, I wish I had the one more here, huh? Power Breach Sentinel is a huge problem
Yep.
that I don't really have an answer to at the moment.
Yep.
I need a 5th power so I can silence that. They're
Yeah.
definitely going to be able to ramp to shit off of that.
Yep.
Which is real unfortunate.
Choose your side.
I'm actually, like, part of me wants to play the Peacekeeper's Helm on her here so that they can't attack in profitably with him. There are some interesting decisions to be made here.
Well, you would have to, you just have to double block.
Yeah, basically. Well, I double block, but they would lose him and they wouldn't get my biggest unit.
Yeah.
I think I might still give her up here.
Welcome, welcome.
No, not anymore, because they pulled like a fucking Finest Hour or some other stat trick out of
Yeah.
their
Another
thingy.
merchant. Yeah.
This is gonna get interesting. I think they might not attack in with the 5/6. Hard to say though. Let's see. If they Strength of Many, that turns into a 10 health unit. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh god, I'd have to give up these two to play around Strength of Many here. Yeah. Yeah. Oh god. Like, if it's just Finest Hour, then I can block with everything but the Samurai. This is fascinating. Like, do I sell the farm for this? I think I have to. I don't have a guarantee that I can play that Peacekeeper's Helm next turn. So what is it? Okay. They can kill off the 1/1 now. Interesting. I wonder what stat trick they are holding. The only option you have here is the 1/1. It's the only thing that you can kill. Thank you. Let's get this over with. I don't hate that. They only have one card. The Strength of Many now is 5, right? Yeah, this turns into a 5 attack unit, which is just enough for Samurai to not be good. But probably do this.
We pass judgment.
Really just waiting for power so that I can shut up that Winchest Merchant.
Yeah.
I'd love to be able to also just, you know, play a bunch of different things.
This'll do the trick.
Great.
You want another helm, right?
I did. Very badly. Play that now on the Samurai so that I can do other things later. A display of instinct would be absolutely hilarious here, I will say that.
Magic, not so bad.
Also pretty good.
Okay, yeah, we can blow something up.
So 6 health. I might end up trading the If I play the mob rule and they do it right, I may end up losing it. But I guess I do get the 3/3 for my troubles if they do want to do that.
Gonna do.
Or I would want a mob rule here to kind of fuck them up.
Ah, right.
I may regret this.
Rather than killing the 2/2.
They do have a stat trick in their hand still.
Yeah,
I guess
they
that's
do.
an issue.
Yeah. They have something. What did they pull?
The stat trick of some sort.
I mean, write a mob roll the 2/2 then and pull it out of their hand.
Yeah, let's do that. Lovely. So now they can't credibly keep attacking us. If that was a stat trick, I'd probably have used it there. They might not have known, though.
Sharpen that blade.
Sharpen that blade. That's pretty good.
She's good for just throwing one of our helms on her.
Yeah.
Now.
Our steel is sharp.
Oh, this is terrifying.
It's fun. I'm having
All
fun.
these matches have been
I'm having so much fun.
incredibly scary.
They are letting us get in to even up the health total, which is nice.
2 floods and a drought.
That's good. I will probably hit the 2/3 here. The question being with whomst. Probably put it
Put
on
on
her.
her to get the
Yeah, get the
axe.
value out of it.
Yeah.
Axes up.
Axe is up. That was the market card. It had the market symbol. Arcane defenses. That's fun. That actually had the potential to blow us out if I hadn't done the all block. Okay. Lovely. I'm fairly happy now. Good move on their part. We'll say that.
Well, we can silence him if we so feel like
I'm
it.
sort of like, do I fucking weapon stack up this Oni and go nuts? How much health do you end up with there?
7.
7 health, 3,
So-
4, 5, 6, 7. So they can kill off the Oni. I would go up to 5 attack, which could kill 2 of those things, including the Coastal Battle Mage, which might just be worth it. It'd be a pretty big trade, though. Yeah, I'd probably just put the Peacekeeper's Helm on something else.
Choo-choo's everywhere, yeah. And that brings them out of, like, 1 block range, so...
I'm sure I like that, though. I really want this guy dead,
Yeah, yeah.
is the thing. Honestly, I might just hold up.
8 health, not 7. Oh, right, because it's, yes, it's +2 and +1. Both on it.
Oh. Well. Shit. Oh, well.
Yeah, I was just looking at the Peacekeeper, so I'm sorry.
I can't count. I wouldn't blame you on me not being able to count. That, though. Now, Tane, I can get into.
Oh, you just... Yeah?
You fucking figure it out.
Oh, wait.
No, not lethal,
No,
it's
it's
just
just
8.
8. Okay, but...
Next turn would be lethal if they decided they really didn't want to block that.
Do we want to silence the Locust now, then? That
Probably
Peacekeeper's
a
Helm
good
on someone
idea.
else? Yeah.
Play a little more defense here.
We only have 11 health.
Yep. For the record, typing in all caps is not going to get my attention.
Back off!
Okay.
Out of the power for him.
I know, but once we do, someday we will. Man, you know you don't want to block it. I'm sort of between whether I just take that or not. It does set up the Topaz Drake to finish it, doesn't it? It leaves him with 2 health. Like, if I didn't have the reach of this within sight, I wouldn't necessarily have done that.
Well, we can make him a 6/6. Or we can make something else, like, big and scary.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we can also make the Grenadine drone 5/4 and then make it 6/5?
That might be a play.
With the 4/6 as well attacking.
It's sort of
him.
like, how much would I trade in turning this guy into a 6/6?
Your sword, Vegeta.
Oh, make him a 4/6.
Eh,
No.
they'd be able to get both of them.
Okay.
I'm happy to get rid of that. That represents a decent amount of burst damage. Alright. Yeah, I'm mostly just kind of clearing up their board here.
Yeah.
They would have been able to block with like this, this, and this.
Yeah.
At 5...
But the Drake right now.
Lovely.
Fucking terrifying. That was a hard fought 4. I thought that was 3, but that's 4, so that's
Yes,
pretty good.
we're more than 50%.
That's good.
Yep, we got a 7-1 and a 4-2.
A pretty good fucking
So
3-hour stream.
We're definitely having a night right now. The drops are gonna run out soon.
Well, I mean, they're for 3 hours, and if we go 3 hours, that actually makes them worth it. Get your silver drops now, folks.
Yep. Look at that harsh roll. A stressful night.
Yep. Nice.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Premium secret passage.
Oh my.
Yeah, that Arcane... I wouldn't have guessed.
It's the sort of thing you probably wouldn't market a really good spell.
True.
Arcane Defenses is still not one I'd be playing around. I can see why they didn't do the things, like why they held it for as long as they
No, you don't need
did.
to be prime or anything. You should just get drops for watching by like chests appear on the screen and you can click them.
It does need to be on desktop if you're not.
That is
Shit.
an unplayable fucking hand. Whoops.
Ugh. Shit.
Uh-oh.
No, that does at least play.
It plays. And
Doesn't
we
do
can-
much, but it does play.
We can decide whether we get our blue or our shadow at
Yeah.
some point.
Yeah. Really just need the rest of the cards to come through for me. And I will say that is a card. I'm happy to have plays in the early game here.
Yep. That's
Yeah,
weird.
I don't know why it would or wouldn't be working there
Trying to
then.
get your cards boosters.
We survive.
Oh, if I see that boy.
Pretty good. Yeah, it's nice to have him in the deck. Blue is more important to grab here.
Yeah.
I could sit on that for a bit. I'm an idiot. Oh well.
Right, we don't, right.
Blue is more important to grab. I should have, played
Played
that
green,
out.
yeah.
That's kind of whatever. How much do I care? Probably. I want to spend stuff together. Ah,
Well, that's fucking terrifying.
that's potentially the game.
I love a good fight.
Ascension Port protects us!
Choose your side.
We ride to war!
We're just getting run down here, huh?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Or are we?
That's fair.
I mean, yes, but...
Yeah.
Oh god. Look, it's the literal use case for bear arms. Alright,
well,
here's
we
where
put
things get
our
fun.
Peacekeeper's helm on her, right? The sky one?
Yes, and then I hit this guy because he can block, and also can create more units for
Yes,
bear
yeah,
arms. She'll start getting lifesteal stuff, and now it's gonna get interesting. I think we still lose this because that is like just the worst.
Okay, do we attack in with both? To get lethal with 7 next turn? Or,
Potentially, yeah.
or is that snapback happening?
6 plus 5 is what?
8.
11. 5.
Oh, 11, yes, sorry.
Alright. Do you have Mighty Strikes? That's the question.
This is the ballsiest shit I've ever made you do, I'm sorry.
No, I would have done that. That was the play. That was the line of play there. So, do you have a stat trick that is worth 4 damage?
They actually can't do the 5 plus a stat trick, because it's cost 5.
Yep. That is lovely. Lightning Strike. Burn them all! I've seen that one a lot.
Glory in battle.
Is that a unit?
Sorry, I thought it was 6 plus 2. I
terrifying.
didn't actually
Yeah.
realize you were saying 6 plus 5. I forgot that turns into a 5-2.
Yeah. It's a weird one. It was a card more so in like set 2 drafts. And then I don't believe it existed in set 4.
Magic, not so bad.
Magic, not so bad.
Oh, that could be it. With Overwhelm?
Double Mighty Strikes
Double Mighty
is exact
Strikes
lethal.
is lethal, yeah.
Whoa, wow. Holy shit. It doesn't matter what you
It
do.
literally doesn't matter, my dude, but block it. Oh,
That was wild. That was an adventure. Every day is a winding road.
it turns out my
Oh
attack.
my god, I
is
hit
actually-
Johnner! I was silver when this stream started. Oh, never mind.
Oh, boo!
I gotta see it.
Boo! Ah!
Time to lose for my hubris.
No!
Lose for hubris.
No.
Beautiful. The worst part is it even looks like you got it
Yeah,
when
yeah,
you're at
so
99.
looks like you got it. They really should, like, make it clearer it's 99.
You'd have a little flag pop up that says "fuck you."
Whack. Alright.
I'm surprised this draft is getting one more game, to be honest.
I know, right?
They got a bare arms with, like...
On an Aegis unit.
On an Aegis unit.
And kept just drawing units. It was 7-6 by the end, and we
Yep.
had no answer for it.
Yeah, and they had the cat, like, that could have buffed it up twice with any sort of trick. Their deck was pretty scary.
Mm-hmm. 7-6 murder yeti.
Mm-hmm. If Kaplan cooking up a spicy match here.
Surg, not Surg.
Chirg. Oh yeah, there's a Civic Peacekeeper. in
Right?
this
Yeah,
deck.
there is, yeah.
If there's one thing that Hearthstone Arena taught me, it's that shit happens all the time. I'm keeping this.
Oh yeah, that's
Doesn't have, they can't play on one, but otherwise I'm very happy with
that's
it.
solar influence.
Yeah. Alright, maybe it can play on one. Maybe I'm the wrongest person who ever lived.
Apparently.
What are you gonna do? Lightning strike me? That is actually a pretty good answer. Fair enough.
Glory in battle.
What are you gonna do? Stab me? Man, minutes before being stabbed.
Yeah. That's us.
That's a 911 transcript.
Oh, this has to
Another
have like.
I hope so. I hope they play a changey stick on that Karen Dawn merchant.
I love a good fight.
A surprise, cat.
Don't play something with 4 health, please. Okay, that's pretty good.
Can we make it run down?
Potentially. Possibly not. Hard to say. I think I burn the Mighty Strikes here. And hope they don't have a... Alright, maybe I don't burn the Mighty Strikes here. Because I'm not paying enough attention.
Yep.
Because I'm dumb.
Yep.
Evil always wins, because good is,
It is
dumb. That said, I do at least get to shut up the Karen Dawn merchant next.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think we're in that much danger of getting run down here. Until they play the monk, the Resolute Monk. They do have a trick. Good to know.
Oh, we have 2 of those in our deck.
Yes.
I completely forgot about that.
At least part of me was aware of that. On the Samurai. And then if they want to play a stat trick, like a Gruon form to kill off the 3-1, they can do that. I won't stop them. I am kind.
Sure. Lightning strike? Ah.
Okay, so that was the fastest spell there. I'm honestly totally fine with that. It does slow me down, but getting the War Cries is nice. Having the Mighty Strikes in backup is nice. Love for them to play a flying unit so I can cash Mighty Gust in.
Yep.
The forest is dangerous.
That feels pretty good.
That is spicy.
I will try to fish a Mighty Strikes here, though.
Yeah.
If they want to give me the 2-3 unblockable, I will absolutely take that. I didn't think you'd be feeling it, but hey.
prevail.
As they say, Kosul will prevail. That's good. 2, 3, 4, 5. So they'd be able to kill it. Mostly down to like, do I play the Mighty Strikes to get another thing off of this, or? Nah, I think I keep my options open.
You attack with the war cry.
Yeah. Fuck it. Let's make the world's biggest unit. Let's go nuts.
That sounds fun. What you got?
I don't care.
Oh boy.
Alright, so the only question is how many of these can I kill off? So
That's
that
the
kills
10,
that kills that. So
so
alright, I gotta use
2.
both.
Yeah, you gotta use both to kill both of them off.
And I'm okay with that.
Yep.
Frankly, I'm not sure why they weren't playing around the Mighty Strikes there.
Yeah, and you get to keep your unit by playing both, so...
Yeah.
Surprise, cat. That's a great cat. Surprise sloth is also
They did have a
great
sloth in their deck.
cat. I knew they had to. They had to.
Sloth confirmed.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so that's kind of what you get.
Whoa.
Stand down, citizen.
Fucking stand down, citizen.
Diamond! 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 Diamond!
The train does not
Fuck
stop
yeah!
here.
Woo!
It also means the stream does not stop here.
Oh, shit.
Because we have one last game. This is the final game of the night, I promise. We can stop.
Ah.
Well, 7-1 and 6-2.
Oof.
Time for the final boss. Yeah, an
Time for the
8-8 for
final
6.
boss.
It okay.
I'm fucking exhausted. I've already streamed for 2 hours today. I'm glad I caught my Pokemon Coliseum.
Yeah, that was definitely a good move. Don't worry, tomorrow we'll just get to binge G Gundam. You may have to read subs though.
I can't read. What are you talking about? Final boss.
Final boss. Final boss of the entire stream.
Woo!
End of Serene going to bed.
Woo! I'm so fucking tired.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I've made this stream as long as humanly possible for you.
It's okay. I'm having fun.
Good.
You know, honestly, I was getting worried when we flooded twice that this was
Yeah.
gonna be like a 2-3.
Yeah. This has everything. It's got the
yeah.
sharpshooter. I'm actually okay with
the
it.
2 strangers actually, yeah.
It's
has-
missing green. Oh no, it has
No,
that
it's for the stranger.
yeah.
That's why I was worried. I was
The
like, oh,
other
it doesn't
stranger.
have
I
the
thought
green.
my brain had those
Yeah.
as 2 Skycrag strangers.
Yeah, I also was like, oh, there's no green, and then I realized, oh, you have the Argent Port stranger.
Yep.
And all the power, Shadow. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, fuck!
Alright, well. Have I got a final boss for us?
We pass judgment.
Someone finally jumped down our throats. I'm surprised it took that long.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna take 3 or 4 damage here,
Yeah.
presumably. Or they're gonna miss. I'm okay with that. I'm very okay with that. Put as many numbers on the board as possible.
We survive.
I'm not even going to attack in at this point. The world's most dangerous Dave. That's so much to spend for that. And that's an answer.
Yep.
Alright, well, suddenly our odds of winning this game went up very slightly. Very, very slightly. And this is why we splashed Shadow.
Yeah.
This specifically.
Oh boy, we're gonna get our boy out.
I know. Our beautiful 3-3.
Choose your side.
I mean, the fucked up thing about it is that when you're going wide, Civic Peacekeeper is actually disgustingly good. Especially when your opponent just doesn't have anything to do.
Yeah,
Were they missing their Shadow that badly?
Because we can,
Harsh rule me!
we can stun whatever comes out. At least one unit that comes out. No, wait. Peacekeeper's Helm.
Is
Actually,
it-
it's lethal anyway.
I was gonna say.
Oh, we did it.
Alright, I guess that's how we end it.
Sure. I was just like, wait, maths. I was like, maths. Have we got the maths?
Have we done enough maths?
I didn't want to be like one-off lethal and not use the helm.
I can't believe that we got, like, that was basically our first bum draw of the night against, and it was the very last game of the night. Yeah, classic 14-3 stream.
7-1, 7-2. Woo!
Jesus. Sometimes things go okay, I
Hey,
guess.
Armadillo.
Yeah, there we go, that Armadillo. Still didn't get my free pack of the day.
Are there many Inspire units left in the card?
I think they're almost entirely in rares. Same with, whatchamacallit, the other effect that was big in the last format. Riddle game.
Riddle me this.
Yep. We take those. Oh, we absolutely take those.
The pigs! Accurate!
Yeah, fair
That's
enough.
an accurate statement.
Beautiful.
Overleveled for the final boss.
Yep.
Yep.
Riddle game is the sort of card that would be absolutely broken if it cost, like, any less.
Because by the time you get it, you can
yeah.
actually just mill yourself.
Basically, there's like...
And you can only hold so many cards in
the
your
amount of
hand.
shit that you would have to do to make it work at all is just, it's not possible.
I can only hold, what, 12?
Yeah, it'd be like, you'd want to use that on like a means to an end deck or something when you drew 50 cards with means to an end. Then you draw another 50 cards with means to an end.
We have all the dust because he hasn't played ranked.
I haven't played ranked this format.
Yeah.
Like this
So
format.
so he hasn't made any cards.
Yeah, like this is just the dust I've built up from drafting twice a week, basically.
Yeah.
That's the thing, if I had decks I wanted to play, I would absolutely be using this dust. I
Yep.
just don't.
Oh, jeez.
Alright, well, this was a
jeez.
long night. But hey, at least we got the full value out of our community bought 3-hour drops there.
Hell yeah.
So there's that. Yeah, there we go. That finally ran out.
Yep.
That did cost us most of our,
25,000.
Yep, 25k.
Well, we had
but hey, we had 60 something.
60,
So we'd be able to buy
so we got
another
about
one of those.
3,000 out on that.
Yeah, it's about what you'd expect. This was like months and months of these. I won't always have the ability to do drops.
yeah.
Like, I know, I think you can drop some money on it, but I don't know. But either way, hope everybody enjoyed that. Because that was an absolute adventure.
I'm gonna just fall over now.
Pat.
He is actually patting me as well, by the way.
Of course I am. Bye, everybody.
Night,
Hope y'all
everyone.
enjoyed.
This was a fucking ride.
This sure was a ride.